Oh, we're going crazy with the air horn these days, huh? I like it.
Or Wacky Morning Show.
Yeah.
Good morning, everybody.
Just throwing in some sound effects. Yeah. It's nice.
Why do you have that right at your fingertips?
I have a million things on here. It's weird. Oh, Tom Cruise laughing.
Run, he's got a gun.
Yeah, we've really got it all here.
I wish we had more opportunities to use that one.
Yeah, we need more gun stories, Vin.
Yeah, oh my God, we love gun stories.
I can do plenty of those.
No, please don't.
There's a lot of them out there.
Yeah. Run, he's got a gun.
Yeah.
I'll take the bear.
That was a good story, though, that day.
Oh my God.
It was fun.
It's the greatest story.
No.
Come on.
There have been better.
But those two girls.
What's that lady's name?
It's two ladies.
Maria.
Oh, that lady was great.
That was one of our greater news days of all time.
That really.
It just kept going. Like the more you dug into it, and wow. Newscaster in Alaska, everybody.
Just went bananas. It was so good.
When was that?
I don't know, like 10 years ago.
No,
now. When
can't
was
be that
it?
long ago.
It was a while ago.
It was
before the pandemic, for sure.
It was?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'll look it up.
Yeah. When did Maria, what's her last name?
Athens.
No, Maria Athens. When did she have her meltdown? I'm going to say 2017, 9 years ago. I mean, a decade is like these days.
You guys can talk about
No, I cannot wait
I got
to
the
find
date.
out.
I got the
Wait,
date.
what is
Oh,
it?
good. Tell us.
Everybody guess. I said 2017.
I wasn't even here.
You have to still come up with it.
2014.
2014. Oh, goodness.
I just saw, so I can't.
Oh, damn it. All right.
2020.
Yeah.
Oh. What, like the
right?
minute before we were working from home?
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. By the way,
October 2020.
oh my God. That was when we were at home. I totally picture us in the studio listening to that over and over. I cannot believe it. That's how authentic the work from home stories were.
Oh.
The situation was like, I used to love working from home. Just get up, put on a shirt.
Oh, I didn't even do that.
Well, I mean, I was on Zoom all day and I think people could watch it. I can't remember. Anyway,
Yeah,
hi, you guys.
I didn't even do that.
I just went in my pajamas to my calls.
Nice.
But I didn't have to go on camera, so that was nice.
Oh, that works out.
Yeah, the mayor resigned. The mayor of Alaska, who was caught in a scandal with that newscaster, who had ties here to the Bay Area. Mayor Ethan Berkowitz put in his resignation in October 2020.
Mayor Ethan Berkowitz was found on an underage girl's website. God, she went crazy. It was so good.
Yeah, it was
Delicious.
And then there were
can't
pictures of
believe it
her
was
where she looked
2020.
so pretty, and then other pictures you went, she looks like the devil. What is that?
Like that. She
And
definitely
then she
had a
went
crazy
racist
thing.
on him and murder, like full-on profanity, racist phone messages to this guy, which
So
included
good.
death threats.
Yes. She was just out of control.
So
Wild.
yeah, I would say that beats the twins that talk alike at all
Yeah.
times by a little bit.
A little bit. That's a good one, though. What other great stories have we done over the years? None come to mind. Only Run, he's got a gun, and Maria Athens. Oh, it's fun. I have some good stuff today. We're going to start with a game. It's going to be super fun, and we're going to do games all day because we're playing Bridge the Gap today. Very exciting day because Scott Budman is joining us for that. He's going to play the game, and then he'll hang out and do a whole little tech segment with us, which is always
I love
fun.
the guy. Yeah,
He's great.
I'm absolutely.
Bob's all
stoked.
excited because she gets to meet him. She's heard him on the air a bunch of times, but she's never.
I've
gotten to
never met
meet
him either.
You haven't?
My
No.
goodness.
He's a really nice man.
Oh.
And for the record, just so you guys know as you meet him, he's someone who has supported this show whenever without even being like you don't.
Whatever.
We didn't like chase him down and say, please come out. He would come out. He would hang with us. He would promote the things we're doing. And every time I just felt like, wow, that's a guy who's got our back.
If we were in his area, every year we used to do that toy drive for Toys for Tots. And we'd do it from all these different locations all around the Bay Area. That's back when we had like just deep staff. It was great. And he would always you would be down in San Jose and he'd go down to your location and just hang out for a while.
Every time.
Yeah. So good.
Yep.
And he would stop by like anytime we were out on the street doing anything. Remember he brought the first Tesla I ever saw, Scott Budman pulled up in it. And it was a Sportster?
The Roadster, whatever it was. They don't make it anymore, but that was the first one and we drove it and this.
Yeah, you took it for a little spin, didn't you?
Yep. Sure did. Super fun. Good times. That was pajama day or something?
Lazy day.
Lazy day. In San Jose.
Yes, the lazy day in San Jose. We did a live broadcast from like a rooftop pool, I think at the Fairmont.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess was it our effort to not be lazy that day? Just like, oh, we're going to.
I don't know.
We're going to go crazy.
I don't know the angle.
Yeah. Well, no.
Any reason to party though.
Right. Exactly. Oh. All right. Well, we could get started on time.
Huh?
Unless anybody got something from yesterday that they want to share.
Don't you?
I
Tell
actually
me everything.
No,
Go on.
I don't.
How would you do?
I spend my days painting bottles. Like I am.
What are you talking about?
That's what I'm talking about. See, we should just start.
Okay.
I have a congratulations to shout out.
All right.
West Virginia University women won the Big 12 tournament. It's a big deal.
Is the Big 12 like part
Big
of
conference.
the March Madness?
They will be in the tournament.
Oh.
But they won their tournament. So
I see. So there's a women's March Madness.
Yes.
And when is March Madness? And when does that happen?
Next weekend.
Yeah.
Like it'll start going into the selections, who's getting what positions and all that. And we'll get
Seeding.
our brackets, very soon. And it goes quick.
We'll do our brackets again like we did last year. I think Vin won last year.
It goes really fast. Like
for me, it's literally a name-picking game.
Yeah.
I just go, I like I like Duke better than
you're not alone. The men's and women's college basketball, as great as it is, isn't watched widely watched throughout the season. It's long, and then
only when they get to the finals.
When you get to this area, everyone suddenly plugs in and goes, I gotta find it. It's kind of like, it's not as obscure as horse racing, but that's one of those where you don't pay any attention.
Yeah.
But
Kentucky
then
Derby
you
comes
show
around.
up and you sit down and you go, okay, what do we got? Who's riding what and what's?
It's marketing, baby.
Mm-hmm.
March Madness.
It works.
It
Gambling.
does.
It's actually really just gambling.
I've actually heard that guys will schedule vasectomies when they need a day or two off just to sit down and have a bag of frozen peas on
It's
their
actually
junk.
a thing that the doctors came up with.
Oh,
That's speaking of marketing. That's marketing.
That is good marketing.
Here's a way to get your
couple days
something
off so you can
needed
watch all the
done
basketball
so you can sit
done.
down. Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Smart.
It is smart.
Because you just rattled it off and you don't even have those.
I don't. No.
And John didn't get.
No.
Right. But you know all about it.
Well, I do listen to you.
Oh, well.
I'm sure you reported it. I must have gotten it somewhere.
Every year, those doctors are out there saying, get it now.
It's a good idea, though. I mean, it's because they do say that the productivity loss during March Madness is kind of at a peak. Like that people are sneaking away to watch these games. I guess because they've got money riding on them. Is that what you're saying? Like that it's a big
Everybody
gambling
does
thing?
brackets.
For sure.
Oh, that's right. Just the bottom line is the bracket is what are we going to do? Are we all going to put money in?
I'm not doing it.
Why not?
Why?
Because I don't like it.
Okay.
All right.
You know what? Thank you for being direct with your feelings.
It's just like giving away money. You can't win. I can't win.
You could win. It's
But
guessing.
I can't. Yeah, it's guessing.
Yeah, but
You know what? Fill one
that's
out
the fun.
anyway and don't bet and see if you would have won.
I won't.
KLOC HD1 San Francisco, Sarah Vinnie, Alice's Morning Show. Here is a song, and then we'll be back right after this. Enjoy. It's a long one. It's like 4 minutes and 2 seconds. to you. Be-do. Alice, 97.3. Sarah Vinnie, Alice's morning show.
Do you guys think I'm a contrarian? Because I don't want to do a March Madness bracket?
So I said that to her. I'm like, you're such a contrarian.
Because I don't like one thing.
And then 650, right after I said it, texts in, why is Bob such a contrarian?
I feel like I like mainstream
Think
stuff
of
so
you
much.
as a contrarian, but there's no question that you come down on the what I consider to be the wrong side a lot.
No, that's fair. I think maybe I just don't like gambling. Okay, sorry. I just needed to check.
No, I don't consider you a contrarian. Do you consider her a contrarian?
Not at all.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm shocked at how agreeable she is about most things.
Yeah, right up until she blows your head off with some crazy, like, I'm fine with that. Remember me and you what were we bitching about? Like the kids these days with their, mental health day off. I'm just not for that. I feel like my energy's
I'm not feeling it
off.
today, yeah.
My energy's off. I'm not going to come in today. And she was like, I'm fine with that. I'm like, oh my God. Don't be fine with that.
Do you know how many days I've been like, oh, I wish I could take a mental health day, but those Gen Xers that I work with, they'll judge me.
Totally. We would judge you. If you called in anything less than I'm bleeding, gushing blood from a head wound, or actually, that's not true. If you have a bad cold, I do not want that. And you could, any one of you could call in sick for some kind of infectious super spreader event. No, thank you.
Yeah, but you'll secretly be annoyed.
Well, I'm bummed that you have a cold, but I wouldn't be annoyed at you. I might be secretly. You're right. See, she talks me into it. She makes me less of a contrarian. I'm like, whatever she says. This part of the show is brought to you by Jumpstart MD. Start your weight loss journey with Jumpstart MD. Mention radio to get started for only $20.26. Apparently, there's a place either at jumpstartmd.com or on the phone where if you yell the word radio, you get a discount, which is nice. Jumpstartmd.com. Let's all have some coffee, shall we? We need to be caffeinated this morning by San Francisco Bay Coffee.
I'm already knee deep in my coffee.
Oh my God. That did not sound like a slip from a cup. That sounded like you had a cold. Like a snorty. That was better. Yeah, that's good. Whew. You're knee deep already? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, I start at my house.
Yep.
It's the first thing I do.
3:15, I have my first cup.
Is go down and put the pot of coffee on.
When I wake up at 3 and I walk out of my room into the kitchen, the coffee is just starting. I can hear it. I can hear it going.
Pre-do it.
I do it the night before. Well, I don't do it. John does it. Thank you, John. You're the best. And then I go in and I brush my teeth and I do my hair. Yes, my hair.
I have a question.
Yeah.
If John doesn't do it,
I would do it. I check.
Before you go to bed, you
Yes,
check.
I
And
have
if
a
he hasn't
checklist.
preset it, then you will preset it yourself.
Yes.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay.
I do. I mean, you must have this. I have a mental checklist. I make sure that my clothes are done. I make sure that I've brought some kind of a, jam bar or something to work so that I have something if I get hungry.
I do that,
And the
what you're
coffee's on
talking
the
about,
list.
but I can't go anywhere near coffee
Oh,
in the evenings.
just even the
The
handling of
smell, all of it will just,
really
it's not
very
good.
hypersensitive to
Well, yeah, I mean, yes.
it.
Sleep.
No, I
For
check
hyper
it.
people.
And
it's
sometimes,
a problem.
Sometimes he's filled the water and he's put the coffee in the filter, but he hasn't hit the button to program it for the next morning. So I always check. Gotta
Check
make sure.
that too.
I do.
Huh. All right. Well,
Gotta make sure. Gotta make sure it's all ready to go, Vinny. How else will I get to sleep? Sometimes I'll get in bed and go, did I check the coffee? And I gotta get out of bed. Gotta go check. Gotta go make sure. You can call us or text us anytime, 800-400-3697, and email us, do it daily, at sarahandvinnyradio@gmail.com. And don't forget to check that, Maddie. I don't think I have access to that one. I have the bad advice one, but not the sarahandvinnyradio@gmail.com. All right. Let us begin. The world's 22 celebrity billionaires, according to Forbes. They released their 2026 billionaires list yesterday. And there are not many billionaires. Billionaires are like the new millionaires. When we were kids, $1 million, you were like, oh, well, that's it. You're rich. You have $1 million. And now people are like, well, I have $1 million in net worth, but some of it's my house, and I have a big mortgage on that, and I've got some money in my 401k or whatever. I mean, like $1 million just isn't what it used to be. Like there's probably millionaires living on your block. Billionaire is what you want to be, which is 1,000 millions for 1 billion.
I no longer aspire to be a billionaire.
Really? Why?
I feel like I missed my window.
Yeah.
My earning years are.
I feel like
I'm at
that
the
too.
end of my earning years, unless
you invent something.
unless something clunks me on the head. But you know what? My whole life, I'll think of something. We've done this on the show 1,000 times. I think of something, I say it into a microphone, and then the action does not exist beyond that moment. And I'm not lazy.
There it is. It's $1 million idea. It's $1 billion idea.
I'm just doing what I want to do right here, right now.
All right. So this is the celebrity Forbes list. These are the billionaires who made the list, and only 22 and they're saying actual celebrities. They're not people who are famous just for being wealthy like Elon or Bill Gates. So it's time to play a game. This game is called Who's Richer? Who's richer? Oh, goodness. You got some button pushed. Steven Spielberg or George Lucas? Who's richer? Steven Spielberg and
George.
It's just a simple choice. George Lucas says. Vinny, what do you think, Maddie?
George.
Yeah, I think it's George.
It's Steven Spielberg.
Oh,
he
wow.
is actually the wealthiest celebrity on the whole list.
Oh,
he has
wow.
7.1 billion. George Lucas,
What?
5.2 billion.
Wait, 7 billion?
Yeah, $7 billion.
Did Steven Spielberg get a payout for the Star Wars sale? Was he involved in that at all?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Isn't he behind like Indiana Jones? You know what though? He produces movies too, so he probably gets a point on a lot of stuff. They attach his name and it becomes money. George Lucas, he sold the Star Wars stuff, and I want to say got a couple bill for it, but maybe he sold it too soon or something. Anyway, Steven Spielberg. Number one on the list, and George Lucas is number 2 on the list. So 5.2 billion for George Lucas, 7.1 for Steven.
Oh, George Lucas sold Lucasfilm to Disney in 2012 for $4 billion.
Oh, and now it's grown to 5 billion. Lucky him. He probably already had $1 billion.
So he swapped 2.5% of Close Encounters of the Third Kind profits for 2.5% of Star Wars profits with George Lucas. So they
did like a profit share.
He made out on that deal.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
All right, who's richer, Jay-Z or Vincent McMahon?
Oh.
That's the WWE guy.
Jay-Z.
I'll go Vince McMahon.
I don't even know who Vince McMahon is, so I'm going to say Jay-Z.
It's Vince McMahon, $3.6 billion. Jay-Z, 2.8. A mere 2.8.
That's a point.
Do you think when these guys hang out, they can feel the difference in the wealth between each other? Because to me, it's like over $1 billion is over $1 billion until you reach like the next, the Elon Musk tier.
Yeah.
Do you think it's like clear that Steven Spielberg is way richer when he hangs out with Jay-Z?
No. I don't think it. I think you're right. I think if you have between 1 billion and let's say 10 billion, you're the same amount rich. Like you just blitheringly rich. There is nothing you can't buy. Any house in the world, a jet, you can have it all. Now you start getting up into the 100 billions, and honestly, you can buy entire countries.
All this money talk's killing me. I just really, this is the time. This is my least favorite time of year as we come out of the holidays. There's always this crunch of property taxes, regular federal, the state and federal taxes. And then there always seems to be like a bunch of things, like I had to fix the roof. It cost us $5,000 out of nowhere.
Just out of your,
like
right
I
out of your
just
pocket.
dug into my savings and threw that at this spot. And as we're talking about billionaires and you're going, do you think they could I'm thinking, no. I don't think they're stressing on the crunch of payments due at any point in their month or year.
Right. And
Ever.
both of them can afford the dinner. They probably just take turns picking it up. Or they buy the restaurant and say the dinner's free. Who's richer, Oprah Winfrey or Michael Jordan? By the way, Maddie's the only one with a point so far. He got
Jordan.
A point. You say Jordan is richer. Oprah or Michael Jordan?
Oprah.
Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan is the correct answer. And we all have a point, kids. Michael Jordan is worth $4.3 billion and Oprah Winfrey is worth $3.2 billion. Who's richer, Taylor Swift or Rihanna? Rihanna, you say. All right.
I'll go Riri.
Rihanna.
It is Taylor Swift by $1 billion. Taylor Swift has crossed into $2 billion territory, according to Forbes. Rihanna's worth about $1 billion.
Well, maybe pre-Eras Tour it was Rihanna, but that makes sense. Taylor is the only music billionaire who's made her $1 billion from her music. Everyone else starts other brands.
Yeah. I would say that Rihanna probably has plenty of money from the music, but it's all about her Fenty stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Who's richer, Beyonce or Kim Kardashian? And we're not counting Jay-Z's money in Beyonce's total. Whatever, it's what Beyonce has earned.
It's Beyonce.
I'm going to say Kim K.
I guess I'll go Kim.
Kim K is the correct answer. Kim Kardashian's worth almost $2 billion, and Beyonce's worth about $1 billion. Who's richer, Magic Johnson or Tiger Woods?
Magic.
Magic Johnson's alive?
Yes.
Tiger.
It's Magic Johnson. Maddie pulls into the lead with 3 points. Vinny has 2 and Bob has 2. Magic Johnson's worth about 1.6. Tiger's just under that at 1.5.
That's the same thing.
No,
Okay.
it's not.
Okay, you're right.
I mean, technically it is. You're right. If it's over $1 billion, they're all
Yeah,
worth
based
the
on the
same.
conversation we had a minute ago, it's the same. They can't tell any difference.
Peter Jackson or James Cameron? Two big movie makers. Who is worth more, Peter Jackson or James Cameron?
James Cameron.
Totally, Jim.
It's Peter Jackson.
Oh.
Peter Jackson did all the Lord of the Rings stuff. I guess somehow he worked a sweeter deal. And I can't believe that James Cameron, they say, is worth about $1.1 billion. Peter Jackson's worth 1.9.
Huh.
The Hobbit and all those.
The Avatar
Dang.
movies.
I know. And all his other movies that have made over $1 billion. And all the Terminator movies. Swiss former tennis star Roger Federer or LeBron James? Who's worth more?
Federer.
It better be LeBron.
LeBron.
It's LeBron. Oh, God, you guys, you're all tied 3-3-3.
Ah.
All right, Vinny, here's one for you. Who's richer, Law and Order creator Dick Wolf or Arnold Schwarzenegger? Who's worth more?
I'm going to say it's Dick Wolf.
So am I.
Dick for the win.
Dick for the win. You guys are all now tied at 4. He's worth 300. Let's see. Law and Order creator Dick Wolf is worth $1.5 billion, and Arnold Schwarzenegger is worth $1.2 billion. So $0.3 billion different.
Is that
about
300 million? 0.3? Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
That's a lot. I would take just that, just the 0.3.
Oh my God.
I'd be happy with that. I don't want $1 billion.
I'll take 3. That would be so great.
That would be fine.
Once
with
you
me.
hit $1 billion, people start calling you, asking you for things.
Oh, sure. Well, then you get a private number. I mean, you don't even carry a phone anymore, so somebody's got your phone.
You set up a foundation and go. You have to go through the foundation.
Right, go through the foundation.
That's my lottery
there's a
plan.
vetting process. All right, this will be the final one if we break the tie here. Who's richer, Jerry Seinfeld or Bruce Springsteen?
Ooh.
I'm going to go Seinfeld.
Seinfeld.
Yeah, I'll go Seinfeld.
You should have gone
Okay,
Bruce
I'll go
Springsteen.
Bruce
Sorry,
Springsteen.
too late. Well, Bruce Springsteen is worth $1.2 billion, and Jerry Seinfeld is worth $1.1 billion. So basically, they're the same. This is the final one, so I don't even have any more if we can't break the tie. Who's richer, Dr. Dre or Tyler Perry?
Ooh.
Tyler Perry.
I'll go Dre.
I'm going Dre, too.
It is Tyler Perry, $1.4 billion to $1 billion even. Congratulations, Bob. You won the game.
Thanks.
Bob is great.
She really is great.
You're great.
Oh,
Well,
is this
that's
going
nice
to
of
go
you to
on
say.
for a
No.
You
while?
look so pretty, and that shirt's really bringing out your eyes.
Oh, The tired in my eyes.
Really brings out the lines in your eyes.
Thank you so much.
I texted Vinny at like 8 p.m. last night, and he texted me back. I was horrified.
Oh, no.
I said, poor Vinny.
What are you still
Past
doing
your
up at 8
bedtime.
o'clock?
Busy.
Texting.
I got today is even busier. I got the missus is coming into the city, and I got the kids, and I got to meet,
Lucky.
and I'm taking Bob to the airport. It's like a list. But that's
right,
actually
you're
not.
off the
That's
rest of
just
the
my
week.
drive home.
Right.
That's not a big deal. But it's
I forgot
part
you're
of it.
off tomorrow and Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I did too. When I saw the text, I went, "Oh, that's tomorrow." Well, let me put that on my pile.
On your to-do list.
It's easy though. That's actually
Yeah, that's just a quick stop.
a delight.
Do I have time to eat some headlines or no?
Heck yeah, let's do it.
All right, let's eat them. The whole story's right there in the lead, but if you're still hungry, you can ask for more. I'd be happy to give it to you. Oh. Is this us eating the headlines?
Yes. Nom, 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 nom.
Cher, this is from page 6. Cher sparks Alexander Edwards marriage speculation with a massive ring at son Chaz Bono's wedding. Jeopardy roasts Timothée Chalamet with ballet and opera category after the viral diss. That's a good one.
Get him.
It's so funny that when you told us that, I hadn't really heard about what he'd said, and now I'm seeing all these people coming after him, and I
People
think,
are so mad about it.
is he not allowed to just not like something?
Apparently not.
Like it's okay, everyone.
They're
He's
all
just-
saying he should have kept it to himself. He doesn't. He didn't need to put him on blast.
That's not this world we live in.
No.
Everything's on blast at all freaking times.
Agreed.
I'm
I
telling
think
you.
as an actor, he should take notes from Leo DiCaprio
Yes.
and ST bleep you.
Right.
But that's not how everyone is. That's not how young people are today. But as far as characters go, the less you're known as a human being, the better as you become different people in films.
Absolutely. I concur.
You don't want people to see him on a movie and be like, that's the guy that hates ballet.
Right.
Oh, or I won't see his movies because he dissed the arts.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not going to movies anyway.
This is from Variety. Kathy Ireland, supermodel turned branding mogul, accuses business managers of looting her wealth.
She was so hot. Still is.
This is from Daily Mail.
You don't know.
What?
You still see, where have you seen Kathy Ireland?
Yeah. How do you know
I've seen a
she's still
recent
hot?
picture
Are
of
you
her.
sure? Oh my God, really?
All right, let me pull up a recent.
Let's find
Well,
out.
I'm sure she is still
Yeah,
hot, but I mean,
probably.
I just wonder, are you just saying that? Like
No,
maybe
I've seen a recent picture.
maybe
of her.
she hit the wall hard.
You know, I think Instagram keeps people from hitting the wall as hard as they used to. I think they really feel like they've got to, especially when you're known for your face, you try to keep that up and keep it going.
Every now and then, though, you'll see that picture that says something like, this person used to be a celebrity. Who is it? And you just go, I don't know.
Oh yeah, those stories are always on.
Oh, she celebrated her 60th in this. She does still look. She looks
She's gorgeous.
phenomenal.
She is the most beautiful 60-year-old woman.
And it doesn't really look like she's had that much work done.
She's had
No.
good work done.
If she's had any, it's been good. Yeah, she looks great. I would argue I never thought she was that hot. I always thought she had kind of chipmunk cheeks and stuff. She looks fantastic.
I love her cheeks.
Yeah, you know what? In a world of hot young people, she was just another one. But
Yeah.
now she is one of the hotter 60-year-olds on the planet.
She's stunning. She looks
Good for
great.
her.
Stunning.
Yeah.
Maddie, my apologies. You're right.
You're right.
Wow.
All right, that's going to do it. What's coming up, Vin?
The answer is 0% after these.
You can do anything you set your mind to. Alice 97.3, Sarah and Vinnie, Alice's morning show. Check out the Alice 973 Instagram. Bob is hard at work over there, putting up video reels and pics from the Sarah and Vinnie morning show daily, plus links to all of our personal profiles. Oops. Let me try that again. Hang on. Does that count as a mess up?
I would say, yeah.
It does the way you handled it.
Yeah, I mean, you could have just like grooved right on past it, but
Yeah, you could have just let it go.
Well, today remains 0 days without a broadcast error.
What's up, everyone? This House Report is brought to you by the San Francisco Bay Coffee Company.
Oh, I guess I need some of that.
One small sip for a better tomorrow and a way better morning. Available in whole bean, ground, and 1-cup coffee pods. It's delicious. You're going to love it, and you can get it on Amazon.com.
Sweet.
Imagine hearing that slurp all day long in here.
No, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful day ahead.
I think it sounds great.
It's going to be a nice day. Sunny, mid-70s.
Oh,
more
like that.
We're going to be warming up, too. And down south, I think they're getting like what would be considered a heat wave.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Is there any rain in the forecast?
No, not that I
that's
see.
So great.
I teased you with your answer's 0%.
Yeah.
0%.
So is that...
So what is your question?
Yeah.
Is that what you want to know? What's the question?
0% chance.
Every parent
Yeah.
in the world
Yes.
gets to struggle with keeping their kid from becoming a smartphone zombie. You've got a phone. You're already one. You know it. You're that is your thing. You don't want to necessarily embrace your reality at all times, but you carry it everywhere you go.
Yep.
You turn back for it if you've forgotten it.
Oh, hell yeah. Can't live without my phone. My boarding pass is on there.
Every single thing is
Yeah.
on there. So as we're raising kids, let's keep them off the stuff as long as possible.
Mm. You should.
Yeah, no, I absolutely. We're in that struggle.
Right. Because they will just watch the tablet all day.
I can honestly tell you, I tried to do something that I thought was about art and music, and I mother bleeped us in a way that I'm too stupid for words.
By giving them the iPod?
The iPod was this thing that I thought, I want you to have access to music. You can play songs when and you can get books that will read to you at night while you're in bed. That's what I thought we were getting this for.
And only that.
And I should have known kids they game everything. They game every system. That's what they spend their time figuring out.
Yeah.
How can I make this do more? I'm a kid. And I know my friends are also doing right. So the good news is you're not alone, parents, trying to keep your kid off the stuff.
Yeah.
The bad news is it's too late. They're already infected. They got it.
Mm.
A new study out of the University of North Carolina that observed the phone habits of nearly 100 students between the ages of 11 and 18. Of course, all those kids have phones. That's part of the study. But the question was, how many of those 100 students went the whole school day without using their phone? And the answer is 0%. Not one student went the day without digging into their phone for one reason or another.
Absolutely not surprising.
Students grabbed their phones an average of 64 times during the school day.
Oh, my gosh.
And the average teen, you know what, though? You do it, too, and you don't realize it. I do it, too.
Yep.
Sometimes I will tell you I'm doing it because I'm trying to do a story or whatever, but I also, at the end of the show, find myself, like, purging what we've just done. And all right, now I'm a civilian again. I'm back into...
I'm checking back in on my life.
And every meeting that we have with our guy, Matt, he goes, put your phone down, Vin. It's because I have freed myself to dig in. I start picking up. What's going on? What's happening out there?
Right. Who do I have to pick up?
Yeah, let me see what's doing. Yeah, all this stuff. Yes. And so I'm wrong. I'm not saying I deserve that time, but I am saying we all do it. And the kids do it too. 64 times in a school day. That's nothing. That's not that much.
No, that's just all the time. I don't know what they expected to find, but I'm not surprised at all. I feel lucky that my kids were, when did it come out? 07 or something? And we didn't have
iPhone, you mean? Yeah.
We didn't have iPhones or anything until, I don't think I got an iPhone. I had my BlackBerry still until you came back. I think maybe.
Well, we ended up repping iPhone.
Maybe like 09 or something.
And got free ones handed to us. So we were, pulled
Styling, yeah.
And I also was still on a BlackBerry at that point.
I loved my BlackBerry. I was fine with it. I liked the keyboard. It was great.
I miss my keyboard every day. I had the phone where two phones in a row where you could slide up the screen and you had the full horizontal keyboard.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. I miss that every day. You can't type without looking anymore, especially with my fingernails.
Well, autocorrect is great. So I like when it pre-guesses what my next word is and leaves extra letters in the way when I don't type that. I'm like, how do I fix this? But I feel really lucky. I think Lizzie's generation and my kids' generation, they at least got a childhood that, there were cell phones, but they were for phone calls, and some like that digital texting where you'd use, you'd have to hit 3 times to get the letter that you wanted to.
During this test, again, this was a study of 100 students, and the students grabbed their phones an average of 64 times during the school day. The average teen logged on for more than 2 hours of screen time during school.
Wow.
I am surprised by that as well. I also feel like that's a wow.
Do kids take any notes on their iPhones, or
I think,
is there some reason that they would use it scholastically?
Certainly in high school, and I don't know this, but I'm going to just sort of venture the guess. I think by high school, teachers are saying, here's your stuff. You can take a picture of it so you know your homework for the week or whatever. And I think that's probably pretty normal.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't think they're doing that in middle school.
Right.
I teach a 3-hour class every week, and no cell phones are allowed ever, except for on breaks. So they have to keep them in their backpack. That's what I tell them.
High schoolers use their phones more than middle schoolers, averaging 23 minutes of screen time per hour.
Wow.
While in school. That's
a lot.
That is
I wonder if there'll be a renaissance. I always think the pendulum swings.
I was going to say this when Bob said what she said about her phone. I recently saw a thing where there's a new phone coming out that does have the old keyboard, the old, thumb keyboard that we're all used to. I don't think people will be able to go back, though. Like, I think about going back, and then I say to myself, you know what I need? I need my maps. I just do.
Right.
Like, I can live without I don't game on it. I don't have any games on it.
Yeah. I try not to play any games on it because I will kill an hour with a game. I also am very much into talk to text now because the keyboard's so annoying. So I blah, 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 period. Send,
Anyway, young people, 0% of them made it through the school day without touching their phone.
And so no one was surprised.
When you finally when you finally give, after you say to yourself,
this is just for emergencies.
Oh my gosh, my life is busy enough without fighting my kid over whether or not they get a phone. And you know what? When I look back, I do think I grinded my parents to smithereens for the things I wanted.
Oh, yes.
Only they had the ability to hold out. I cave. I absolutely cave. But it's one of those things where that's a kid thing.
Mm-hmm.
Now can I? Now can I?
Yeah.
Can I now?
I will wear you down.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's weird, though. Right now, my oldest isn't grinding about the phone because she's got the stupid iPod that I gave her. She's grinding. She wants acrylic nails. The nails thing, was that ever like a real,
she's 12.
rite of passage for you guys? Did you feel like that was a thing?
Yeah, I feel like in 7th grade was when people started getting their nails done. And it was definitely a class thing. You could tell, the richer kids were getting their nails done.
Oh.
Some kids were buying press-on nails. My nails were My mom didn't like me to paint my nails. She said the fast girls paint their nails.
Fast girls.
Yes.
Oh, be a slow girl.
Some of the crazy nails. She just does the press-on ones, and they look so tacky.
Yes.
They just do.
Well, when I was in 7th grade, French manicures were in, and there's nothing. I mean, they're back in now, so I won't bash them, but there's nothing tackier than that when they're out of style. Long.
I love French manicures. I think they look great. I mean, except when they're not in style.
Fair enough.
Course.
Fair enough.
Right.
I mean,
They're always in style.
FedEx driver accused of stealing $62,000 in undelivered packages.
was this your FedEx
my
driver?
God.
No, it wasn't.
What is
but
going
this
on?
is the reality. And I told this story. It's already been told, but it is something that happened to me where a package was porch pirated from my house. And upon looking at the situation after the fact, we absolutely believed the driver was in on the theft.
Yeah. You should report him and send that video.
A 27-year-old driver has since been arrested and booked. Okay, this person, this was in Louisiana,
Okay.
is accused of stealing $62,000 worth of merchandise from undelivered packages. What happened was someone did report that they never got the thing that said it was delivered. So porch pirating is a possibility. You would say, well, someone must have run up and stolen it.
Right.
Except maybe they had video that showed no one came to our house today at all.
Right.
And so how was this considered delivered when... So they may have been able to piece it together that way, but they said and reported that their package was never delivered. An investigation...
And you would know.
Well, yeah. Led detectives to identify the suspect as 27-year-old Tyron Jackson, the FedEx delivery driver. They determined that the stolen package was being stored in a storage unit, and when they cracked that puppy open, they found everything. Pictured here is all kinds of electronics, plus a giant bag of Swedish fish.
Oh, I love
shoes.
Swedish fish.
I do too.
That's probably where it started for him. I can smell those Swedish fish.
Cigarettes, all kinds of vape and things. Anyway, he's been busted, and just know that is one of the possibilities when you go, hey, where'd my thing go? It's not always the pirates. It might be.
Yeah, the FedEx guy.
I was super bummed.
Well, yeah.
I still haven't gotten the thing I ordered.
You're going to have to pick that up too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that
Well,
how you...
I mean, how dumb would that be? I went back and ordered it again online and had it delivered again and stolen again?
Yeah.
Nah. Oh, I have time.
Yes.
Great news, everyone.
Go.
Now listen.
I love great news.
I'm going to tell you right now that I love the Bay Area.
Yeah.
I can't slurp this place enough.
It's so great here.
Everything about it. I love the bridges and the waterways
Yes.
and the everything.
Beautiful.
Like, when we
Every
watch
turn.
a football game and they show shots of, the tower, the Coit Tower, or the Transamerica, everything, you just go, God, we are lucky to be here.
Mm-hmm.
And yet, nothing against Fremont. I love Fremont too. Fremont's fine.
Fremont wins everything. What did they win now?
The happiest city in the United States again.
Really?
Fremont, number one.
That is very exciting for Fremont.
It is, and I'm
it's
all
probably because
for
of
'em.
Fremont Bank.
You think so?
Yeah.
Might be.
Makes them really happy. They're always looking out for their community. I can't. It
number
that
one
sounds
spot.
so unlikely, though, doesn't it? Just
Yeah,
like a random town in the Bay Area.
Well, this is the thing. If you live in the Bay Area, a city name could come up and you'd go, is that north or south? Like there's just a lot of different little pockets around here. You may not have heard of every single one of them. So you go Fremont, of all the little pockets.
Yeah.
Of all the little towns in this
I knew someone
giant
not that
sprawl.
happy who lived in Hayward, which is really close to Fremont. So what's going on there? Like
Night
all the
and day.
sad people go over to Hayward,
Yeah, night and day.
and all the happy people go to Fremont.
What's the matter? Who hated
Remember,
Hayward?
nobody hated it. They didn't hate Hayward. They just were kind of a sad person in
Oh.
general. Like bad things happened to them.
Oh.
Yeah, they weren't happy.
Well, Fremont, everyone. San Jose comes in at number 2.
Oh, congrats, San Jose.
That makes
wow.
that makes sense to me.
Well, you got to have lots of money to live in San Jose, so why wouldn't you be happy?
Well, you got to
Fremont's
have
not
lots
cheap.
of money to live
Yeah.
everywhere around here.
Irvine, California comes in at number 3.
Irvine.
Irvine.
Wow.
That's where I was. I wasn't born there. I was born in Fullerton,
Mm-hmm.
but I was raised in Irvine.
Yeah.
From go to 18.
Amazing that your dad was able to stick in that one spot because he's moved a lot.
He made a point of letting us, but he was itching. Like as soon as I graduated, we split.
Oh.
So my brothers did not get to finish
Oh.
their school life in the same town, which is,
That's
that
a hard transition.
It
Yeah.
can be hard. There's no doubt. Sioux Falls, South Dakota, Overland Park, Kansas, Lincoln, Nebraska.
Close to Omaha.
It is. Well, I don't know
I don't know
actually
if it's
by
close. It's
proximity,
just
but they're in the same
closer
state.
than here.
Scottsdale, Arizona, San Francisco, California,
Oh.
and Huntington Beach. California taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the 10 happiest places in the country.
Well,
It's all linked to quality of
I
life,
am
and
happy to be
we
here.
have it here, no doubt.
we pay through the nose for it.
Our text number is 800-400-3697, and Maddie is on the show.
From the 408, I'm a pediatrician, and I watch parents in the office put a phone in front of a child as young as 6 months old to keep them entertained. By the time they're 1 year old, they're better at using it than I am. It's so sad. I've been telling parents the dangers for years. Anna in San Jose.
No. Keep fighting the good fight, Anna.
Yeah.
But man, kids are exhausting. I'm lucky that they didn't have the option because I would have been like, yeah, take the thing. Go on. Off you go. Stop bothering me, kid.
925. In Korea, they have green and red lights in the ground at the crosswalks. So when pedestrians are staring at their phones, they can see that the light has changed.
That is so classic.
They're called smombies, smartphone zombies.
Oh my gosh, we need that. I would love that. I'm always having to look up from my phone and hurts my head.
Honestly.
Pedestrians in the city are crazy.
Yeah.
Drivers are crazy, okay?
oh my
The way you
God.
guys are always trying to make that light so you're on the crosswalk. I just give the old knowing
Side eye.
eyes.
You're
the
one of
side
those
eyes.
aggressive pedestrians. I get it.
Yeah, just
You're
walk
one of those
around.
aggressive drivers.
No.
Just walk around the car. You're fine. No big deal.
In the crosswalk, what if I'm with somebody who's on crutches or something?
They'll have to
The
suck
road
it
is
up.
large.
They can
you
wait
can
for
go
the next
around
light.
it. It's
Yeah. 408, high school teacher here in the Bay Area. Our school has started a new phone zone in all of the classrooms, so students have to put their phones for an hour and a half. They have class and then they can have it after, but we've definitely reverted to old school ways of teaching because of cell phone use and AI use.
I like it.
That'd be tough to be a teacher. 408, Vinny, let her get her nails for her 6th grade graduation. And when do you plan on giving Isla a phone?
We're holding out as long as we can. But the acrylic nails, to me, I didn't know that it was going to be a problem. Like, she hits me up. This is typical kid stuff. She hit up mom, and mom said, no. She comes to me and, Dad, what do you think if I don't know. I think those things look tacky on you. I think you're a little kid and you should
too
just be a
young for
little
that.
kid.
Yeah.
But, all right, fine. Oh, I can? Well, I don't know. What did mom say? Well, mom said no. Well, then the answer's
no.
So then she puts together this presentation of why she should get
Oh.
these nails.
I love kid presentations.
That's awesome.
First time I heard about it was Riley did it in order to get a vacation in Iceland or
Yeah.
something, right?
He put together a PowerPoint saying why we should go to Iceland.
So she puts this thing together, shows it to her mom, and comes out and goes, she still said no. I did all that.
Aw.
Like,
Good job putting in the effort. I like the graduation gift because then she'll go off and play in the summer and they'll all get ruined and
Yeah.
she'll be back to normal.
I
when-
like that too. That's a good way.
This is one of the benefits of having divorced parents is if one of them said no, next week I'm at the other house, maybe they'll say yes.
Yeah. Well, and you want to be the good parent. You want to be
Yeah.
the loved parent.
Aw.
I'm sure if I were at the other house, I'd be like, what do you need? Yeah, I got that. Let's go.
Acrylic
Absolutely.
nails sounds like a great hour off for me. Here we go. All right, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, celebrities who competed on reality shows before they were famous. Alice 97.3. Sarah and Vinnie, Alice's morning show. It's hump day. And we do have Mumford & Sons tickets today. That continues. We're doing this all week at 9 in the morning, 12, and 5 p.m. with Jane. We'll give you code words. You take them to radioalice.com and get them entered. And then you're in the running for Mumford & Sons tickets October 8th. Are you sure it's not the 18th? I don't know. At Shoreline Amphitheater, courtesy of Live Nation. I'm going to look down here at this other one because... Oh, it is the 8th. Okay.
Well, look at that.
I know. Look at that. Okay, so there's that. Courtesy of Live Nation. You can call or text us at 800-400-3697. Email us anytime, Sarah and Vinnie radio at gmail.com. And of course, thank you to our sponsors, San Francisco Bay Coffee, keeping us all perky.
If you like coffee, try San Francisco Bay Coffee.
You'll like it. Easy to get, too. You can just get it on Amazon and at local stores. Okay, let's start with your television tonight. Survivor's on. Episode 3. Everybody caught up?
I am caught up.
Oh, good. What do you think?
I love it.
Yeah, it's a great season so far.
Compared to 49, too. So I haven't watched Survivor probably since I was in elementary school. And then I watched 49 because we were going to talk about it. And the new age players are so formulaic. Like they know the game so well. They've been watching it since they were in elementary school that it was so boring to watch 49. Like they weren't doing anything interesting and yet they thought they were. And so it's so cool to watch the new age players and then the OGs and their playing styles. And they're obviously really leaning into that. And the OGs are playing like OGs. They haven't been watching the show. So they still remember the show the way they played it. It's so much more fun. The weird stuff they're doing and the games they're playing. I am so here for it.
We're only 2 episodes in, so you could catch up with us and watch this. But it's on Wednesday nights, and I'm with you. I've found it to be. Plus, there is some comfort in knowing all the players, except there are a couple on there. I'm like, that person? I have no memory of that person.
I will agree with Bob on this one point. 49 sucked.
Yeah.
It was a bad season.
I thought the casting was not awesome on it, and the dummies who made it to the end thinking that they were just killing it. If that chick Sophie had used her steal an advantage thing to take Rizzo's idol from him, she might have won the game. Like, that would have been such a move.
They let Rizzo run that game, and so it's so great seeing him get put in his place this season.
Well, in Savannah, too.
I know.
So it's a good season, and there's
agreed.
some good personalities on there, and it is fun to watch Suri kind of work her magic. Like, that chick does. But then she immediately got rid of Savannah, who was onto her. Like, people know how Suri plays. She's very crafty. She knows how to redirect like nobody's business. She's really good. Survivor's on tonight. There's also a little something called Zootopia 2 that is streaming now on Disney Plus starting today. I put the trailer up. There's a series of books. They're the Dr. K. Scarpetta books. She's a forensic... I don't know. She does autopsies and stuff, and she's like a forensic investigator.
I started these. I started it and I stopped.
You and I had the same exact. I think we both around the same time because we saw that they were going to. Nicole Kidman is playing the character Scarpetta on the. That's the name of the show. It's an Amazon show. She's a medical examiner determined to catch a serial killer connected to one of her earlier cases. Jamie Lee Curtis is in this too, playing her older sister. The trailer's up at the Sarah and Vinnie Facebook page, but the books are so dated. They are set like maybe in the late 80s, or the first ones anyway, late 80s, early 90s. I didn't like her at all. Like
I stopped reading it.
Couldn't connect with her. I think we had this conversation a while ago. Like maybe a year ago, we decided, well, let's try these books because there's so many of them.
Part of my grind, which is just only an alcoholic would say this, but part of my grind was she drinks Chablis. Who drinks that? Like, what are you talking about?
Right. She pours herself a glass of Chablis.
After a hard day of, carving carcass, she gets home and has a Chablis.
I don't even know what Chablis is.
Some kind of wine.
Yeah, it's like, what the hell?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
It was, I could not connect with her in those books at all. And I love reading like long series of books. So anyway, Scarpetta The series premiere is tonight on Amazon.
I bet they'll make a good TV. Like the premise is good. They just the execution wasn't for me.
The Nicole Kidman, who is the star of this, she said recently that she knows how to perform an autopsy now. If her career ever flops, she can become a medical examiner.
She can't.
She was on the Tonight Show, and she shared that she knows how to perform an autopsy. She went method in order to portray Kay Scarpetta. She said learning about the human body was part of her job as an actress, and she studied with a medical examiner. I can remove all the organs. I can name them all. I can remove the lungs and the liver and the gallbladder and the intestines. She's vaguely Australian. But isn't that funny? I'm like, okay, so you watched a few things and...
Yeah, so can a butcher.
Yeah. Yes, I could probably do that too. Just hack the body open and pull out all the stuff.
And we all did a frog before.
Yeah. I loved that.
We did a rat.
Oh.
We also
gross.
We did a cat.
Why did you do a cat? What?
I don't know.
Did the cat... What? That is horrible.
Yeah.
A cat?
A cat. That was what. That's what we did in upper level physiology.
Oh, we did fetal pigs.
We did those to start, and then we worked our way up to a cat.
That's horrible.
A cat seems like those are. It's like
they're a dime a dozen.
They're not. They're people's pets.
There's cats everywhere.
They came.
There's dogs everywhere too. You're gonna do an autopsy on a dog?
No, because people are weird about dogs.
The worst part is that they came from Mexico. It's like, what? Going to Mexico and stealing people's cats?
My God.
And
Also
suddenly
tonight,
the show has taken a horrible turn.
Moving on.
Jesus Christ, you guys.
Sorry.
There's a new show on ABC called The Greatest Average American. Actually, it's been on for a few weeks, but I was reading. This is, I think Nate Bargatze is behind this. The premise is the contestants have to compete to prove that they are the most average, the greatest average American, by guessing how 100 polled Americans think and live. The winner of each episode can win $67,920, which is based on the average annual salary in the United States.
That's a little on the nose, but I like the setup of the show. It's reminding me of Family Feud.
Exactly what I was just thinking is that whole, what do they call that? The final thing at the end where they shoot 5 or 10 questions?
Yeah, like a speed round kind of thing.
Yeah.
There's also a 2-part documentary. This is called Dirty Rotten Scandals, America's Next Top Model. This is the Tyra Banks thing. She was talking about...
this is the new one. It just came out.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
so
this
the first
today.
one has Tyra's approval. She's in it.
Okay.
And
this is different.
This one's different. This one...
this is like the answer to the way she spun it in her...
Exactly. Exactly.
It's a bunch of former contestants talking about how they felt exploited on America's Next Top Model and some of the stuff that they went through.
Janice Dickinson is in this one, and she will say whatever. Yeah, she was great on that show. I loved her. I love that show. I was a big fan.
Also, I know we've talked a lot about a lot of stuff, and it got gross there for a second, but Survivor's on tonight. Don't forget about that. Some of our biggest celebrities started out as reality show contestants, and I have a few here. I feel like they left a few people off. Like the first person who popped into my mind was Elizabeth Hasselbeck. I can't even remember what her name was when she started, but she was on season 2 of Survivor.
I can't remember either.
Yeah, I know. For a while,
she married a footballer.
Yeah, she married Brad Hasselbeck.
Tim.
Okay.
Or Tom.
But then she went on to be on The View. She's like the conservative voice on she was the conservative voice on The View. And she absolutely, her break was going on Survivor and being just adorable.
Well, for a minute there that Colleen ended up in a movie.
An actual movie.
I mean, it was a Rob Schneider movie, but still a real movie.
Yep. Where is she now? Living quietly somewhere.
I hope she's happy, but yeah, she certainly didn't lead to more acting jobs.
There is a British show called Find Me a Supermodel. And when he was 20 years old in 1998, Tom Hardy went on it.
Wow.
Tom Hardy went on a British show called Find Me a Supermodel, which I guess is like Britain's Next Top Model.
I don't know.
Emma Stone.
Oh, she married a guy named Tim. Tim Hasselbeck.
Oh, you put good for you.
I had to check.
You know what? Let me give you a point.
I can't find her real last name, though.
It's Del Padre Filarski.
Oh, that's what it was?
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
I'm looking at that word and going, I don't know that word.
That's her maiden name. Del Padre Filarski.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Elizabeth Filarski?
Yeah.
Del Padre Filarski?
I don't remember. That doesn't ring a bell
At
from the
all.
show, but okay.
No.
I thought she was like Smith or something. Emma Stone was on VH1's In Search of the Partridge Family when she was 15.
Oh, wow.
This show was like in 04. The goal of the show was to cast a remake of the classic show. She actually got the role of Lori Partridge, the eldest sister. That's Susan Day's role. And a pilot was filmed, but it never aired. But she was on a kind of a star search for a very specific show.
You know, you told the story of Christina Applegate going on a date before Brad Pitt broke through, and you see the picture, and he is Brad Pitt the whole time. But this is before he's done any movies.
Thelma and Louise was 2+ years away.
And you just go, oh, these people did have to learn their craft and did have to try out like everybody else would. And so it's not that, we shouldn't be that surprised. Emma Stone did not start out a huge star. She started out taking whatever gig she could get.
Yeah, and it's a very, the whole overnight success thing where it's like, overnight for who?
Right.
Just all you people who never heard of me before yesterday?
Nepo babies. They get it overnight.
Yeah, they do. MTV had a hidden camera show called Boiling Points.
Oh, I remember that.
Same.
I want to say, didn't
No
Name host it?
No Name was the voiceover for that, for Boiling Points. Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
That's so
He
cool.
worked on that show.
Yeah, he was the voice that would say, "All right, we've got John coming into a pizza place, and he's gonna order a pizza without any cheese or any tomato." And yeah,
whatever it would be.
So was the show around here?
no,
he would just
had
do
a
the
connection
voiceover. Yeah.
to-
yeah,
Okay,
he would
good.
go to a
Probably
studio
shot
and
in
voice
LA.
it. Yeah,
Okay, good for him.
Yeah.
Lady Gaga was on that at age 19.
I remember that. I remember the
You
story.
do?
Yes, yeah. When she got famous, I remember that she had been on Boiling Points because I've seen the scene she was in.
Oh,
Yeah.
I've never seen or heard of this show.
it was on MTV, and it was.
I left
right.
them a long time ago.
Yeah. It
Long
was-
before they were doing, like, I watched videos, yes, but as soon as they started doing TV shows,
Well, she was on it in 2005. I was long done with MTV.
yeah,
in
and I didn't even
2005.
see any of the Real Worlds.
I would say think Impractical Jokers, but Mean Spirited for Boiling Points.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Trying to
How
piss
far
somebody
can
off.
you push this person before they?
Oh, right, it's
before
in the
they blow
name.
up? Oh, so there she's sitting. Is No Name's voice on this?
I don't know.
I hope so.
Me too.
Me? Yeah. Where'd my salad go? Oh, I guess the busboy took it away. It was not even eaten. So why'd you leave?
Oh wow, Lady Gaga looks so young.
So, that's Gaga.
Yeah, that's why
Gaga.
I'm showing it.
And so why'd you leave? That's great.
Oh, wait. She's not the actor. She's the person being
Boiling
tricked.
Points.
Who puts that in their mouth? Did you put that in your mouth? It has all over it. Clearly you would because you're just like.
I'm gonna give you $100 anyway because you're a winner on MTV's Boiling Point.
Okay. No.
Oh, yay.
$100 whole
Oh,
dollars.
Stephanie is what they called her.
So is that just a crazy coincidence that she was on that, or was she cast and the whole show is fake and my mind's being blown?
I would go with cast and being fake. Kind of like all those radio stations that call people and pretend.
Or
that
every show. And you know what's
Every
weird is how
show.
much YouTube stuff is fake. And I shouldn't be surprised. My kids fall for it and love that stuff. But I'm looking at it going, that isn't. You guys, what are you doing?
You're being duped.
Bob told me I was being duped. I was watching these videos of large people going crazy at buffet lines because they couldn't take enough food.
What?
Yeah. And there's a lot of them. And I'm like, man, I can't believe how often this happens. And Bob's like, "Hey, those are fake, dude."
Probably AI.
I can't believe how often this happens.
It's like I keep seeing these videos on my feed.
Well, there's your algorithm for you.
Yeah.
So Lady Gaga was on Boiling Points in 2005 at age 19. Jennifer Hudson did American Idol, which I feel like that's not a forgotten thing. She somehow only came in 7th. That was when we quit American Idol, was when they didn't Jennifer Hudson blew my mind. I think she did The Circle of Life or something from The Lion King. And I was like, I was getting chills. I was freaking out. And they're like, I don't know, it was a little pitchy. It wasn't that good. And she wound up going off the show 7th. And I said to John, I'm like, I think I'm done with this show. Like, I always disagree with the judges. And that was 2004. It doesn't matter anymore. She went on to achieve an EGOT. She's one of the rare people who's got an Emmy,
Grammy,
Oscar,
the
Grammy,
Tony.
Oscar, and a Tony. Thank you.
I don't sit down and watch her show, but every now and then I'll see like the TV will be on that.
The J. Hud Show.
She is stunningly beautiful, like really smoking hot. I don't really listen to her music, but sheesh.
Jessie Buckley, who's up for an Oscar for Hamnet. She in 2008, and she seems young, but in 2008 she competed on there's a UK talent show called I'd Do Anything. I'm not sure what she did.
I don't like that.
I know. Don't do anything.
It's giving toxic. So UK of them.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, have some standards. Don't do anything. I do some stuff. Well, run it by me.
Within my boundaries.
Teyana Taylor, who is another 2026 Oscar nominee.
Wow.
She's the wife in One Battle After Another.
Bingo.
Oh, thank you. Great. I knew she was. I saw her on SNL this year. She was on My Super Sweet 16 in 2007.
I just saw clips of this on my feed.
Oh, funny.
That show was insane. Talk about rich kids, Maddie.
Rich kid.
Those Super Sweet 16 shows, I definitely watched one or two of those. And I was like, who on earth does... I was like, I'm watching a kid be ruined by the family's wealth. What, like these spoiled brats who have like Justin Timberlake performing at their bat mitzvah. Oh no, I guess it's their 16th birthday. This is as sweet as it gets. And they're living in these mansions and stuff. Oh, it's crazy.
And every single episode, the kid gets a giant, like a car.
Well, they're 16. Of course they get a car. Some badass ride. Beyonce and Kelly Rowland as preteens. They competed on Star Search in a group called Girls Time. This was 1993. Justin Timberlake also did Star Search a few times in the 90s. Apparently, the first time he was 11 years old, going by the name Justin Randall. He lost every time. I think Britney was also, they don't have her on this list, but I think she was on there.
She was on Star Search, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, those guys were also Mickey Mouse Clubs.
Yep.
Yes.
With Ryan Gosling.
Yep. And Christina Aguilera was on there.
Yep.
925 says Kirstie Alley was a contestant on The Match Game.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, people have to start somewhere. Let's get on TV. I want to get myself on there. This morning I saw just a list of the highest grossing animated films of all time at the global box office. And I probably would have put a game together, except that I was like, I don't know the number one movie. What do you think the number one movie is? This is animated movies of all time. Which one has grossed the most at the box office?
Not Frozen?
Frozen, the original, is at number 6 with $1.31 billion. Frozen 2 is at number 4 with $1.45 billion.
Is it already Zootopia?
Zootopia 2 is number 2 with $1.86 billion.
Could it be the movie you and I starred in? Cars?
Cars is not in the top 10.
Toy Story 2?
Toy Story 2 is not in the top 10. Toy Story 3 and Toy Story 4 are numbers 10 and 9, respectively, and they're at about $1.0607 billion. At number 8, so that's 10 and 9, is Toy Story 3 and 4. 3 and 4. I guess also...
4 is 10.
4 is number 9.
Oh.
3 is number 10. Number 8 is Minions, the original. 1.16 billion. The Incredibles 2 is number 7 with 1.24. Then Frozen, the original. Then at number 5, the Super Mario Brothers movie, which is a recent one, 1.36 billion. Frozen 2, number 4. Inside Out 2 is number 3 with 1.69 billion. Zootopia 2 is number 2 with 1.86. You'll never guess it.
Okay.
It's from China. It's called Ni Za 2.
Well, I haven't seen it, so
I never even heard of it.
I couldn't guess
it. It's the biggest
I don't know.
animated movie in the world ever. This is a global box office. $2.26 billion at the box office. Ni Za 2.
What that tells me is that, and this is certainly true of Zootopia, that they're watching our movies over in China. They watch our animated movies too.
I'm sure they do. I've heard that they will actually make changes to movies that got released in China just to not offend Chinese standards. Oh, yes. We want the Chinese money from the box office. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Niza, too, though, I've never heard of it. I wonder if there's a overdubbed version available. I mean, it must be a good story, right? If it's the number one grossing animated film of all time.
Vinny, you've mentioned that one of your kids struggles with anxiety, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did they see Inside Out too?
Yes.
Did you feel like that? Was there a conversation after you guys watched
there
that?
There are lots of conversations. This is one of those things that we will be cruising and it's non-existent, and then it comes up and we find ourselves struggling, all of us struggling with how to deal.
Mm-hmm.
How do we deal with this? Because it can be something as simple as the drive to the place we're going.
Yeah.
Where you go, who doesn't want to go to Tahoe? I don't want to be in the car. I don't want to deal with
Oh.
It could be that. It could be we're going to Hawaii. I don't want to go. Doesn't want to fly. You go, what the? It's Hawaii the whole time. Like, what are you kidding me? And then it can be about other things too. So obviously we don't see it coming is my point. It just, it pops up when it does. And we're struggling with it a lot, actually.
I just really love the way that movie handled the concept of anxiety.
I absolutely agree.
Those movies are brilliant.
Mm-hmm.
What is coming up in the news, Vin?
Are you a hot wife, Sarah?
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
Trouble, trouble, trouble. Alice, 97.3. Sarah Vinnie, Alice Morning Show. That's the best Taylor Swift song, I think. I love that song. And she got a lot of good songs, but that one's in there.
No, I'm with you. That's the best one.
That's a good one. I like that one. Sarah Vinnie Show.
Oh.
Powered by San
Bob
Francisco
is in
Bay
agreement.
Coffee. Oh, is that?
It's definitely up. It does. Yeah, objectively, that's a banger.
Yeah, that is a great song. I love that song.
Mm-hmm.
I never forget singing it at the top of my lungs in my Honda Fit on the way home from the King of Prussia Mall. Girlhood.
I guess it'll be top 5 because I also love I don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22.
Yeah,
That's a
that
good
song's
one.
brilliant.
You can watch us sing and dance and do all the fun things we do in here on our YouTube channel. Just go to youtube.com/@RadioAlice973 and remember to subscribe.
What's up, everyone? This Alice Report is brought to you by Fremont Bank.
Oh,
Dust
happy.
off those
So happy
books
there.
sitting on your nightstand. March is National Reading Month. Fremont Bank Foundation knows reading is essential and proudly... I'm looking at you, Bob. Reading is essential.
She doesn't know how to do that.
And proudly partners with educational organizations like Christy Yamaguchi's Always Dream program.
Oh.
Learn how the foundation uplifts our communities at fremontbank.com/giving. And as we found in an earlier story, Fremont won again the happiest city in our nation, #1.
Incredible. They keep doing it.
Mm-hmm.
That secret to happiness is move to Fremont.
Right.
It's a weird sentence to say.
Yeah, well, what do
Fremont
we know?
Bank's been making us happy for a long time.
Mm-hmm. Mid-70s today and sunny. Well, look out the window.
Yeah.
We're broadcasting live from downtown San
It's
Francisco.
looking like a good one.
Bright blue sky, and it's just getting started.
It's a good day. It's got Budman's in the building.
I know. I can't even look at him yet. It's going to distract me, so I'm
No.
going to just get to my stories, and then we'll do a game, and then he's going to do some reporting
He's
for
gonna hang
us.
out and do a little tech
I'm
report.
excited.
Yeah.
This is good stuff. Okay, so I asked you, Sarah, and I assume you don't know what the hot wife term means, but I said,
Because
are
I'm
you
definitely
a hot wife?
I mean,
And you
come
said,
on.
a hot
Yeah.
wife. A hot wife is a term for a married woman who has relations with other men with the full knowledge, consent, and often encouragement of her husband.
That's not just like an open marriage wife.
That's that too.
That's a hot wife.
But the hot wife term is being used as a lifestyle.
Oh, I'm a hot
And they
wife.
say
I'm hot
that-
for other people.
This is what a lot of people are looking to stay married, which is weird because you'd think the whole being with other people outside your marriage would be the opposite
Right.
of helping you stay married. But that's the goal.
I always think when you open the door to other people in a marriage, that is the beginning of the end of the marriage. And maybe you should have just ended it at, I would really like to bang someone else. Oh, this is over. I see. I get it. All right.
I do believe that we have seen, especially in the last, maybe 20 years, and especially with the young people coming up, they look at traditions and they go, no,
Yeah.
no more
We're seeing
tradition.
a lot of that. Yeah.
We're going to not do that.
Right. They're so evolved.
These societal norms don't fit me at all
Right.
or what I want to do.
Right. Well, it is all human constructs.
So the answer is no.
Mm.
New research suggests many couples are quietly rethinking what commitment looks like behind closed doors, finding that honesty, not secrecy, may be the key to deeper intimacy. So coming straight out with it and saying, I want to do other people, but still
I
stay
love
married
you and
to
I
you.
want to stay married to you. That's gotta hurt, though. That means that one person has all the power in the relationship. Like, I know that whatever I dish out, you're gonna take it.
It's possible because I do think there are
like
people in
that.
that position
Yeah,
who would find themselves saying, well,
I'd do anything for
I'll
you.
take you however I can get you.
Right.
And they may even be people who said, I draw the line. And then the person goes, okay, well, then I guess we're done. All right, hold on. let me move the line so this doesn't.
Right.
I can see that, right?
Wouldn't that eat you up? I mean, like, realistically, I don't believe there's that many people who could put up with that.
Well, okay, but let me say this. Let's say you're married.
All right.
And you have kids.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what divorce looks like. You know how that goes. And it's not going to go well for anybody.
Right.
And then you add to that you love your kids more than anything in the world.
Right.
And now the person you're married to says, I don't want to divorce you, but I am going to go do other stuff.
Mm.
You blow the whole thing up over that? Or do you start going, well...
I guess I can see somebody thinking, well, especially if you're good friends with your partner and you're, done doing them, maybe you go, well, okay, that makes sense. I guess because I'm speaking from my point of view, like I don't know that I could greenlight that, but I can see someone saying it is a lot easier to co-parent together, not, still model good couple behavior for your kids and yet have this other thing. But I
that's
just
my
feel
point,
like it's
though.
the beginning of the end. It's like it's poisoning the well.
I don't disagree. I'm just saying that's my point. There are other big concerns in place that you would find yourself having to consider. If you were, let's say, for example, you have no kids and your partner goes, we should consider this other thing.
Let's open our marriage up.
I would think most people would say, that's a no. You can go do what you want and I'll go do what I want. We have we'll
split it down the middle.
Split our stuff up and be on our way.
I know that Bob will have a hot take on this, on the hot wife thing.
Let me give you this stat and then I want to hear what she has to say.
Yeah.
71% of couples have explored consensual non-monogamy.
What was that?
71%.
Interesting.
They're not
interesting.
I am blown away.
Hold on. They're saying explored, not done, or, like they're talking about it. It's on the table. Explored it.
My mind is
considered
blown.
it. I am surprised as well. That's a big number. Bob?
I think that jealousy runs really deep. So if it's one person in the relationship who's interested in it and the other one is really taken aback, I think Sarah is onto something that might be the beginning of the crumble of the relationship. But I think there's a lot of people out there, a lot of couples out there who would both be interested in it. But these societal norms, we are so monogamous as a culture, and it keeps people feeling very caged. Even when you're in a long-term relationship, a marriage, people are interested in other people. Like, it's kind of human nature in a way to want to be with multiple people. So
monogamy, it can be difficult.
It doesn't surprise me that a lot of people, 71% of people have explored it and nobody's talking about it because there's this cultural pressure that it's bad, that's wrong, that it's only cheating,
I feel like, though, if you've married, it's maybe it's to have kids, maybe it's just to create a life together, but it's like then don't get married.
I'm with you.
Because I feel like that is and I'm not, I don't believe in God and I don't think it's like this, blessed union or anything, but it's a commitment that you've made to another person to create a life together. And so when you're like, it's a Wednesday night and you're like, well, I got a date at 8:00. Like, that is not okay with me.
But you're allowed to have other emotional connections and friendships in your life. It's just a matter of separating the idea of sleeping together away from the partnership that you've built with each other.
Do you think if somebody has an emotional relationship with somebody that's cheating? Like they're actually like have feelings and they love somebody. Like, that happens at work a lot. Like they call them work wives and things. Is that cheating? Even though you didn't do anything?
No, but it isn't. Well, right, like an emotional affair.
Yeah, like if you have an emotional affair. I
feel like you should fight that.
I think that's worse than
if you're having
banging.
that. Worse? Well, that's because love, nobody wants to. Here's the thing. I got to be number one. I want to feel like I'm in a relationship with a person
that
and I'm their number one and he's my number one. And I don't want there to be any. You can have friends. I can have friends. We can have friends in common. But I'm not leaving you on the regular to go off with number twos. Like, I'm not doing. I couldn't live that way. And my fear would be that he would fall in love with someone else and have a new number one. Like the love thing is my thing. But I think that dudes are less about love and more about like he was better than me, or you'd think he would be, I don't know, like a better lover or something.
They're just jealous. They feel ownership over you.
All right, Scott, I see you listening and nodding. Your thoughts on this? I know he loves to weigh in on the hard questions. So.
I mean, these are all amazing takes. The 71% seems kind of high to me.
It does seem like a big number, but they're not saying that they went out and did it. They're saying that this is something that is on the table and being discussed, exploring consensual non-monogamy.
How many people in this room with the person except you, Maddie, well, maybe when you were married, how many actually explored this? Who suggested it? I mean, I guess Bob would be the only one. Bob and Susan, have you ever had a conversation where it's like,
yes,
explicitly, yes, you can go outside our marriage?
It.
Here's what I would say that's funny about what you mentioned before about being number one. I think, and I've said this before too, even as a single person, if I start sleeping with you, I'm probably going to really like you, and you'll probably become my new number one.
Yeah.
And that's just me knowing me. I think I would be like, this new thing is so fun, and the thing I was doing before that I never did, because, life, now all of a sudden we have this new, wow, it's fire. I would probably be all about it and be like, wow, you shouldn't have let me go do that. I really like it.
Well, then it's not for you.
Yeah.
But I think there's a lot of married people who end up cheating on each other, and that really tears a family apart. The lying, the sneaking around, the lack of trust can never be quite rebuilt. So isn't it better to explore a conversation of, hey, we're really, so many things in our life are going well, but maybe this would help reinvigorate parts of our marriage.
And so listen to this number. Nearly 1 in 3, 30% say that they've imagined sharing their partner.
Imagined it.
But imagined it. Like
I've imagined it, and I went, no, that's not going to work for me.
40% believe it might be the way to get the excitement back in their long-term relationship, which many people will admit, you hear it in married love, and
yeah,
you lose that spark, that fire, and stuff starts happening, and busy lives, and we haven't done it in how many years?
Or your whole life will just blow up. Yeah, that's so exciting.
Well,
all right, Scott, were you were on the verge of saying something?
No. Although, so listening, it's so interesting, especially with younger. I say friendships at work are great. Outside friendships are great. I mean, we're all social people, but isn't there something that like you and your husband or you and your wife share that maybe you don't talk about that's just for the two of you? And in this world where everything is so public, and even we talk about our kids and what they're doing, we talk about our careers and what they're doing, we even talk about our lives together as couples, but isn't it nice to have something that's just ours? And if that goes away,
what do we have?
Yeah.
Good point.
Beautiful point.
Oh,
and Bob says, oh, she said beautiful point. Oh.
There's so much that you can share.
You can tip this up if you want. That would be, there we go.
I think there's so much that you share your whole life together if you're in a marriage. To your point, I think making sure that your partner is your number one is the first key.
Yeah. I just don't want my partner to have other partners, I guess.
That's so fair.
I want to be the partner.
No, I do think people discussing it and deciding for themselves. One thing Bob just said is if you discuss it and your person says absolutely not, then you've got another, then you have another conversation to discuss, which is, I'm probably going to cheat then. And then, well, we should divorce. Okay, it's all out there. That person who's been sitting at home going, where is she?
Boy, she works late a lot.
Why isn't she these work meetings? And the whole time you're at home with your kids going, oh, she's got another person. She's got a work husband. That I can see that being, that's where you see these divorces go from. We don't, what was that thing that Gwyneth said?
Conscious uncoupling.
Conscious uncoupling.
Whatever that is, like maybe if you've discussed it in advance and you've decided we're not going to end up hating each other, let's not do that. The conscious uncoupling can happen.
Yeah.
But if the person's been catting around, tomcatting around, whatever the term is, then you'd be, okay, I'm a sucker. I'm an idiot. I'm a fool. You made a fool of me. Now I
have to divorce you.
Yeah, and I have to be mad about it too. And when the kids ask for acrylic nails, I'm buying them because,
up yours, buddy.
Take a dig at that other person.
Right.
I want to be the best parent.
Damn, I'm so glad I'm not worried about that. Jesus.
24 karat gold is pretty valuable.
What is it? What's more impressive, 24 karat or 14 karat?
No, that's not the question. What's more impressive, 24 karat gold or cow gallstones?
I'm going to go gold.
Cow gallstones have become one of the world's most valuable commodities and are literally worth their weight in gold.
Okay.
They say
Why?
the main reason is how they're used in traditional Chinese medicine.
Cow gallstones.
Gallstones.
Do all cows have gallstones, or do you sometimes cut the cow open to get the gallstones and there aren't any?
I think it's like
that's
people.
too bad.
Not everybody gets gallstones, and so certain cows get them and some don't.
But they have a whole weird stomach setup too, like
They have two stomachs.
Maybe they have like a grinding thing, like kind of birds kind of have that, like a gizzard.
They have
where
the
they
first
can grind
stomach
it
that
up.
grinds it in, and a second stomach that.
I think
at you.
Scott knows the
Scott.
the
No,
facts
no.
on the stomach.
Little known fact, though, when we talk about long-term marriages,
we
the
go.
27th anniversary is actually cow gallstones. Just in case you want to do the romantic thing.
There you go.
Well, they're very expensive, and you have to kill a cow to get them.
You got to
so
really be into
gotta be
that
in
long-term
love,
relationship.
right.
They've been used in traditional Chinese medicine for thousands of years and treat all sorts of ailments and things, including
does it
hypertension, cardiovascular diseases, neurological conditions like strokes and unconsciousness.
Whoa.
The demand for gallstones is now higher than ever before. And so their price, according to the Wall Street Journal, the price of cow gallstones rose to $5,800 per ounce. The price of gold, $5,200 per ounce.
Oh my God.
Cow gallstones are more valuable and a better investment.
When we kill cows, are we harvesting the stones on the regular? Is the local butcher aware of the value of? I mean, because if you could ultrasound a cow and see that there are 10 gallstones available to be harvested, isn't the cow now worth $50,000?
Yep.
Meat aside, forget the Kobe beef, etc.
All of a sudden, vegetarians are like, I'm missing out on such an investment.
Yes.
My gosh, yeah.
I got to buy into cows. This is so weird. What a weird story.
The chances of cows forming gallstones increases with age, but, most of them end up being food long before they're able to develop.
Well, the male cows get eaten. The female cows need to have more baby cows in order to constantly give us milk. So they live the longest. So it's these elderly female cows. Bessie, she's stuffed to the gills with gallstones.
Aw,
Cow
poor
gallstone smuggling and robbery have become a thing as well, where armed criminals are attacking cattle farms to get the gallstones because there's a huge black market.
Wow. They're just killing the cows and leaving them, but taking the treasure of the.
Well, you've heard of
Look, treasure.
the shark finning.
Yeah.
They just take
Well,
that
and the
shark fin
rhino
and then-
horning.
I actually have not heard of that. That's horrible.
It's a thing because they use that in medicine as well. Our text number is 800-400-3697, and Maddie's on the show.
People had a lot to say about the Hot Wife segment.
Yes.
661 says, this happened to me. We are divorced now.
Yeah.
541, after my first kid, my husband slept with other people with my consent. I knew he would always come back, and it was just a physical itch that needed to be scratched. If he had an emotional connection with them, I would have an issue.
The question I would have for that person is, didn't they want, so was it like they didn't want to do it and they were saying, yeah, go ahead because.
Well, maybe you probably had a kid, you're exhausted, you're kind of in that world, and the needs still need to be met. Like, get off of me.
Yeah, no, I get it. I'm curious if she was like, I will do that for you, or nah, you go ahead. I'm out. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
408, I agree with Maddie. It would be much more hurtful if my husband had an emotional relationship versus a sexual one. 408, yes, it is possible to just have sex without the heart.
Says a guy who knows, sounds like.
Oh, well, I mean, sport, I think there's a lot of people who can do that.
Yeah.
No question.
And 415, the French do it right. Men marry, take a mistress, and the women hire wet nurses.
And by the way, I think that whole emotional thing that you're talking about, how did you word that? Love,
emotional relationship?
Yeah, like that.
Emotional affair.
That probably lives inside your phone, right?
Yeah.
Like that's a thing where you may not even see each other on any kind of rate, but you're busy keeping up through that.
Okay, we're going to take a break. And when we come back, Scott Budman's going to be in this studio, and Tiana is going to defend her title in that studio. She's coming in on a vacation day.
This is amazing.
It is amazing. Bridge the Gap is right after this. Alice 97.3. Sarah Vinnie, Alice's morning show. I wait for 8 o'clock on Wednesday mornings all week long because it's time for Bridge the Gap.
Talking about my generation.
Today's Bridge the Gap is brought to you by Creative Energy. If you've been thinking about a hot tub, now's the time. Creative Energy's got a tax-free event running through March 14th. They pay the sales tax for you. Hot spring spas, endless pools, swim spas. Only through the 14th. Visit Creative Energy or go to creativeenergy.com.
I'm really nervous for my dude over here. I'm very nervous. He seems calm and cool and collect. He's a TV guy. NBC Bay Area's Scott Budman is here.
Welcome, Scott.
Hey, thank you. Hi.
But I am nervous.
Wow.
You have reason to be nervous.
I don't want him getting sent home a loser.
Oh.
And you
Already
will,
hard.
you
You know,
will be a loser.
That
if you
came
get
out
rid of this
wrong.
guy.
I didn't mean for that
That's
to
all right.
come out that way.
I will go home a loser.
I
Don't
am
worry about it.
Zipping it.
I also want to say welcome back. Round 3 for Tiana from Odyssey Sales.
Oh, yeah.
She has smoked the competition. In fact, she's our first contestant who has taken on 3 different celebrities. She had the drummer from Faith No More. And then who do we have? Danielle Reyes from Big Brother and the Traitors. And now NBC Bay Area's Scott Budman. Are you extra nervous today? He's wicked smart.
No.
There's a lot of pressure. There's a lot of pressure on my end.
Yes.
But I'm excited. I hope I get some questions right. That's the goal.
I love it.
I believe that
She's so gentle.
the questions this week are better balanced than ever before.
Ah,
I think the way you guys sort of went back and forth with each other
we
and
did.
kind
We
of
discussed and figured out, what is the right way to ask a certain question. I thought we did a good job collaborating on the questions this week, Bob.
I guess we'll see.
Yeah, I guess we will. All right, so Tiana is playing for the Zillennials. This is her 3rd week on the show, and our challenger for Gen X is Scott Budman from NBC Bay Area, a longtime friend of the show too. Oh boy, let's take a moment, get to know this is our last. No matter what, whether you win or lose, this is your last appearance on here. By the way, Tiana, did you come in from vacation?
I did. I had Monday through Wednesday off, and then I'm coming back tomorrow. Yeah.
So thank you.
Oh, she had to get up on her day off.
Oh God,
I did. Yeah, that was hard.
But if you get the win,
you want to be able to gloat. You're going to get to walk
exactly.
around the building
Big deal.
gloating.
Totally worth it.
All right. What is the last thing you watched on YouTube?
Caleb Hammer YouTube channel. He's has a podcast, The Financial Audit. He yells at people for their finances, which is sometimes really what I need. And whenever I make a dumb purchase, I just hear him yelling at me constantly.
is that right?
I knew I should ask her that question. I was like, who will know what the last thing they watched on YouTube was? It'll be the kid.
That's amazing, though. That is not stupid or frivolous. That is smart.
Just kidding, but I don't know. Is somebody yelling at me? I don't know. I need that in my life.
You're bad with your finances, so you keep up with someone who will help you
That's awesome.
not waste your money. That is smart stuff.
All right, Scott, what's the last thing you watched on YouTube?
Yeah, I was just thinking that.
I literally can't remember what the last thing I watched on YouTube was.
And it's probably a memory reason, too. It's probably just yesterday or something, but I can't. But to hear that, Tiana, you're listening to financial advice on YouTube is 100% fantastic, and that is exactly what's going to put you ahead of everybody in that age range. Way to go. Way to go.
Very nice. All right, so here's how it works. Gen X is going to ask Zillennials questions that anybody in Gen X should know the answer to. And if Tiana answers correctly, she'll get a point. If she doesn't, Scott will have a chance to steal. So don't shout out any answers.
Okay.
So we'll go back and forth. We do 5 rounds of this. I think I started last week. Why don't you go first, Bob?
Okay, I can go first.
All right, here we go.
This question is anything that a Zillennial would know for Scott Budman.
Here we go.
Oh, it goes the opposite way. Okay.
Yeah, she's going to ask you the questions that Tiana would know.
I see.
What was so special about Heelys sneakers?
Haley's sneakers?
Heelys.
Heelys. Oh, Heelys, the sneakers. They were also roller skates.
Yeah, that's close enough. I'll give him that. Yeah.
Scott on the board.
Really?
Yeah, little wheels in the heels, right?
Yes, and
Yep.
you could take them out so they could be a regular shoe.
Oh,
and then you pop the wheel in.
I didn't realize that you could actually remove the wheel.
Yep.
I know a lot of people who fell flat on the back of their head wearing those things.
I've only seen them, like, you see them in a grocery store where a kid just zooms, like, rolls right up to the
Grocery
cereal
stores
or
are the
whatever.
best. Malls are the best. Airports with that, just when it's that really flat, glossy floor. I loved my Heelys. I had this pair that were black with pink accents and pink laces.
Oh.
Hot pink.
Well, of course.
I miss them. I miss them.
Did you ever wipe out?
I don't think so. Not on the Heelys.
Tiana, did you have Heelys?
No, I'm not coordinated enough, but my brother did.
Oh.
He loved them and he was so good. I just couldn't get my foot to do the whole thing that you're supposed to do.
The first time I ever saw him, I think, was in the mall, and the kid had like one foot out the front and like sort of a back and forth stance. Did your kids have Heelys? Is that why you know? Or did
No.
you didn't have Heelys?
I certainly didn't, but and neither did they. But I probably dated myself by saying roller skates, but that is what they do, and I've seen them. And you're right; it's like seeing someone really coordinated on a skateboard, and you're like, they're just going faster than I am. Good for them.
Yeah, they would be handy in an airport, that's for sure. Okay, here we go. Tiana, this question is for you first. All right. Okay. Who are the two guys who would pop into Laverne and Shirley's apartment with a hello?
Oh, those names sounds really familiar, but I know I'm not going to get it right because the only thing I can think of is like the Jerry Seinfeld guy, and that's not even.
Oh, it is kind of like a Kramer thing,
Yeah.
in a way, but that is incorrect. All right, so the question goes to you, Scott. Who were the two guys who would pop into Laverne and Shirley's apartment with a hello?
That's right, because Kramer probably owes a debt to Lenny and Squiggy.
That's right, Lenny and Squiggy.
Oh man, I knew Scott Bowman was going to be tough. All right,
What's the score?
The score is 2-0.
Okay.
Scott.
Tiana.
I'm losing.
It's okay. Don't worry. Don't
Plenty of
worry.
time.
I got some
Questions
stuff
to
up my
go.
sleeve.
Yeah, that's only the first round.
In the 90s TV show Hey Arnold, what shape is Arnold's head?
Hey, Arnold, this is not
I've
something.
never heard of this show.
Me neither.
It was on Nickelodeon.
Oh.
Yeah, and that's a really good time to stump me because it's a little later than we were watching Nickelodeon, and yet I'm far too old. Unless, but I'm thinking of the wrong person. He's not an aardvark, right?
Nope,
Okay.
that's Arnold.
Oh.
Or that's Arthur.
Arthur,
Yeah.
right.
Arthur,
Sorry. Okay.
okay, all right.
No, I don't know.
So no guess.
No
Okay.
guess.
Tiana.
Football.
Football shape. And I was like, I thought Stewie was the one with the football shaped head.
It's similar shape for
Yeah.
sure, but Helga would always go, "Hey, football head."
Oh. Whoever that is.
I don't know this show
At
at all,
all.
so I'm not surprised that
All
you
right,
didn't get that.
Tiana, you're on the board.
Whoop.
2-1.
This question is for Tiana. What 1978 disco smash did the band Chic sneak their band name into?
The only thing I can think of is Boogie Nights.
That's incorrect. For a steal, Scott.
Oh, he looks
He
nervous.
does look nervous.
Trying to think.
Would you like the
band
question
names.
again?
Sure.
What 1978 disco smash did the band Chic sneak their band name into?
It's funny because there is one about roller skates. I'm just going to guess because I think their biggest hit, Freak Out.
Freak out. Le Freak.
Freak out.
Ding a ding a ding ding ding.
That's the one.
ding. Say Chic.
C'est chic. Right.
Freak Out.
Very good.
There we go. Le Freak. Say Chic. All right, great. Phew.
What's the score?
3-1.
Oh boy.
All right, we're two
boy.
rounds in.
I think Scott might know this one too. He's a good shot. The 2012 U.S. Olympic gymnastics team was known as the Fierce Five. Name 2 women from that team.
Oh boy.
Whoa.
I have a gymnastics question too.
Can you read the question one more time?
The 2012 USA Olympic gymnastics team was known as the Fierce Five. Name 2 women from that team. There's 5, in case you were wondering.
Yes, and should know this. And let's see. I'll go. I can only think of one, and I need 2. I can only think of one.
Say the one you think you know because I thought I knew one too, and I.
Well, hold on though. If he says the one that might be the one that gives her the
Oh, I see.
prize. You understand what I'm
Oh,
saying?
I see what you're saying. So you don't even want him to try because you're so afraid of losing.
I'm just trying to say
that's a
if
good
you
point.
just spit it out, that gives her one of the two to steal.
I see what you mean. And I'm so embarrassed that I only know one off the tip of my tongue. Shame on me.
No shame.
You can pass if you
You
want.
can
All
pass.
right.
Or you can say
Or you
it.
can just say it.
Maybe it'll help you think of the other ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, uncork it.
No, I can't even. I'm just not even sure. This is really bad.
That's okay.
I'm blanking on the team.
Tiana, can you name 2 women from the 2012 Fierce 5 gymnastics team?
Not at all.
Oh.
Not
I
at
guess
all.
Simone Biles, and she was like, that was much later.
Carrie Struggs or
Oh,
whatever.
yeah.
Oh,
No.
that's the one I was
No.
And Dominique Dawes, I think, was in
No.
there. No, not even Dominique.
You
Okay.
guys are going to be so embarrassed when you hear these names. Gabby Douglas, Michaela Maroney, Allie Raceman, Kyla Ross, and Jordan Weiber.
I recognize
None
zero
of
of
those
those
names.
names.
So Allie
the one
Raisman
in
had
the
the
middle.
famous
Yeah.
meme going.
The
yeah.
face,
Right,
yes.
right.
No, that was Michaela.
I mean, Michaela.
Whichever one.
Whichever one. See,
That's
we
the
don't
one.
know. We don't know
Oh,
them.
wow.
In my
Shame on
head,
us.
I was like, oh, Simone, come on.
I was thinking
Nope.
Simone.
But
That's what I guessed.
wow.
She goes, no, that was much
Right,
later.
I was
I'm like,
thinking
oh
of
my
her,
God.
but she was later. Yeah,
Yeah.
and I just blanked.
All right.
wow.
Here we go. This is this is the third question for Tiana. Who was the first Olympian to score a perfect 10 in gymnastics? It happened at the 1976 Olympics.
I also do not know this. I am the worst with names.
Read it again.
Who was the first Olympian to score a perfect 10 in gymnastics? It happened at the 1976 Olympics.
Yeah, I'm down to 2, and so I'm going to guess one of them and say Nadia Comaneci.
Nadia Comaneci.
Nicely done.
Who was your
Scott.
other person? What was the other person who?
Well,
there was somebody.
Olga Corbett, and I can't remember who was first.
I
She might have
actually
been first.
thought she. Well, yeah, I don't know. No, well, supposedly Nadia Comaneci got the first.
Yeah, that makes
the
sense.
first time.
That was a tough one, I think. And I actually, she asked me these. I got a bunch of them, but I didn't get that one.
Yeah.
I couldn't
Well,
get
and
it.
when was Mary Lou Retton? She was also early, but maybe later.
She
That
was
was
like maybe
80,
84.
84.
84. Okay.
Yeah.
And it's so funny that you say scored a perfect 10 because they don't do that anymore. They changed the rating system, so it's not out of 10 anymore.
Oh, what is it
It's
out of?
based on how difficult the skills you're doing are.
Oh,
Oh.
so
I
you
didn't
want
know
if you
that.
want a higher score, you better do the hard stuff.
Exactly.
Oh. They say when Nadia Comaneci, no one had ever scored a perfect 10, and they showed a 1 on the clock or on the scoreboard because they didn't have it set up for
They didn't have
that
a-
extra digit. So they just gave her a 1.
No one gets that. Well, this lady just did.
Like the year 2000 bug.
All right, here we go.
All right,
What's
next
the score?
question.
The score is 4-1.
Okay.
We are bridging the gap. And you know who can really bridge the gap is Zac Efron. Scott Budman. Zac Efron entered the hearts of young women in the 2006 Disney Channel masterpiece, High School Musical. What was his character's name?
I could have got any part of that question,
I know, I
but
thought-
the name of the character.
Yeah, it's
thought
funny.
you
I was
just gave the
thinking,
answer.
High School
Yeah,
Musical. I was thinking, let's
That's
do
too
that
easy.
song.
High School Musical is way
Because
too
I
easy.
did live through that.
Get your head in the
and it was
game.
Gabriella and
Oh, look at you! You know
I
the
know,
girl.
I know. Oh, that's embarrassing, and my daughters would get me for this. He was.
No, that is not his
Yeah.
name.
No. I know.
All right, Tiana.
Yeah, it's up to you, Tiana. I'm sorry.
Troy?
Correct.
Oh,
Very
Troy
good.
Bolton.
Oh, what's the score?
Score is 4-2, and it is still possible for a tie. You have our tiebreaker ready to go? Mm-hmm. All right. Tiana, what were Bandit and Cletus illegally transporting across state lines in the movie Smokey and the Bandit?
Smokey and the Bandit.
What were Bandit and Cletus illegally transporting across state lines in the movie Smokey and the Bandit?
I'm going to guess and say guns.
I'm sorry, it's not guns.
No.
This is really early. I don't even know this.
What?
You don't know this?
Did I miss a cultural?
I think you did.
Yeah. I will say. All right. So it's Burt Reynolds. I think.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, Smokey and the Bandit.
And is Jackie Gleason the
Jackie
Smokey?
Gleason's in it.
Very good.
Dom DeLuise, I think, may have been in this.
That was in the second one.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is this movie worth watching? Should I?
It's one of the greatest movies
It's one
in
of
the
the
history of
greatest
the world.
movies of all time.
Okay, I'm adding it to my
hold on.
list.
Sally Field was in this,
Oh,
though.
yeah.
Sexy
Yeah,
Sally Field.
Sexy Sally Field.
Oh, right, because Burt Reynolds and Sally Field.
Uh-huh.
Yes, this is the 70s thing. I have no idea. I'll just say cocaine.
Not cocaine.
Okay.
Good, solid guess, though. The answer is Coors Beer.
Because you couldn't get it on the
You
East
could
Coast.
not get it on the East Coast.
wow.
And then all of us, after the movie, of course, it went worldwide.
Got to go back to that.
Everyone was like, oh, yes, Coors. All right. So no points assigned on that one. Here we
All right,
go.
last question from the Zillennials to Scott Budman. In 2001, a new line of dolls challenged Barbie's dominance with a passion for fashion and much larger heads and lips. Name that brand.
All right. I think this is too late, 2001, for American Girls, so I'm going to say Bratz.
That is correct.
Oh,
It's Bratz.
my God,
well
he did it!
done. All right, and
Just a
final,
parent, and so bam, there you go.
final question. But I think,
Yeah.
what happened at 3 Mile Island?
Oh, 3 Mile Island. A marathon?
No, that is incorrect. Scotty, for the steal.
That was a nuclear leak.
Right. All right.
Not get
By a
that.
score of 6-2, Tiana, I'm sorry to say your reign of terror has come to an end.
Sad day.
She came in on her day off, so
I
give it up for
know. I actually feel kind of bad about it.
It's fine.
We had a great
excited.
time having you on the show, though. You and I feel like this made you a celebrity here in the building. I watched you float around, and I'm sorry to say you will not be wearing the El Campeon del Pueblo robe.
That is disappointing.
But we'll take pictures either way. Scott, you now have to return for a few Wednesdays in a row.
Or you can call in sick. I mean,
Yeah, you
you
could
are
call in
NBC
sick.
Bay Area's tech reporter, an important gig here.
Well, this
in
is
the-
an honor. Gosh.
But congratulations.
Thank you.
An excellent
Thank you.
score. Well done. 6-2 is our final. Thank you so much. And actually, you're going to hang out and do a little tech report for us.
Yeah.
Or just hang through the news and we'll have
Sure.
some fun. Thanks for playing. And please, if you have questions that you think would be perfect for Gen X or for the Zillennials, you can send them to sarahandvinnyradio@gmail.com. And we'll do it all over again next week. All right.
Great job. I wouldn't have gotten Bratz, would you?
I would. I did get Bratz.
Oh.
But I don't think I got any of her other questions.
I'm ashamed to have missed Zac Efron's name. And
No,
You should.
God, we
Would you
watched
know?
some High School Musical because that was probably what 20. What did you say? 2012 or whatever when I had a tween.
I haven't seen any of those. But I'm living
Well,
it.
because your daughters
I'm
are
living
younger.
it now.
Right,
yeah.
exactly.
Big time.
So much Hannah Montana. So much.
You did.
Yes.
Okay.
Which led me to, and like you, I'm a huge live music guy. And my daughters came of age right when the iPod and all that stuff was, everything was a button push away. And I was complaining to my wife, like, they're not going to know live music. And she's like, that's up to you. And so I told them, any concert I'll take you to. And so we saw some ear-bleedingly horrible pop shows, but they're to this day music fans.
Yeah, that's tough because I am also living that pop music reality. Like,
Right. I imagine you guys have the.
oh, all of us at once?
Everyone's asking, ooh.
Alice 97.3, Sarah Vinnie, Alice's morning show. We are fully caffeinated by San Francisco Bay Coffee. Can we get you a cup there, Scott? Do you want some coffee?
I don't hear
Love
me.
coffee.
Do you hear you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Apparently people are hearing us all the time.
Yes,
now.
all the time. Oh, Vinny, did you not?
But I
plug in
did hear
your-
you, yes.
All right, hold on. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
No.
Okay, can somebody let Sam know that Vinny can't hear himself on his headphones? I don't know what we. Oh, I don't know why that would be.
And for the record, we didn't know, but we do now know that we were on the air for a minute there, and
yes,
you caught dad talk. Sorry about that.
That was my fault. Sorry about it. I left a mic on, and
it was actually just a teaser for the secret show.
I don't hear anything.
It was a teaser for the secret show. Yeah, there's nothing there. Okay, well, we'll forge ahead, or do you want me to play another song?
Oh, did that do it?
Did it? All right, we're working on it.
I can hear you.
Oh, well, yeah, I can just work off without. I won't be able to hear Bob, but we can certainly get started.
Well, can you hear anything in your headphones?
Well, he doesn't even have his headphones on now because Maddie's trying to fix it. We'll see. It'll be fine. All right. I mean, maybe it'll be fine, right? We're all at least we're all caffeinated.
Yeah.
By San Francisco Bay Coffee. We've got tickets for Mumford & Sons. They're coming up at 9:05, 12:05, and 5:05. And right now it's time for this.
What's up, everyone? This Alice Report is brought to you by Atco Pest Control. Actually, I kind of like not hearing me. This is nice.
Oh.
Atco Pest Control. Termite damage doesn't start where you can see it. Subterranean termites stay hidden while weakening structures over time. Atco Pest Control handles the issue early and thoroughly. Go to atcopestcontrol.com. Mention you heard about Atco on Sarah Vinnie and get 10% off termite treatments this month. That's atcopestcontrol.com. Mention Sarah Vinnie for 10% off termite treatments this month. Man, you don't want that.
You definitely do not.
Beautiful day outside our window as we broadcast live from Studio 9 in downtown San Francisco. It is beautiful.
It's
blue
gorgeous.
skies.
Another beautiful day.
Mid-70s is your temperature. This is it. It feels like summer.
We're back, baby.
Yeah, we are. All right. So I wanted to be the new reigning king is here.
Yes. Yep. That is true.
NBC Bay Area's Scott Budman. Now, I don't know if you had anything that you wanted to share with us, anything prepared for us, or I know we mentioned earlier that there was a report out that 0% of kids who have a phone made it through the school day without touching the thing. Like, it's just, the numbers are astonishing, as it was like 2 full hours of their school day they spend on their screen.
Yeah, and this is actually a big, big issue dividing the generations. We talk about the generation gap because we are like, well, of course you can put your phone away for a class. It shows respect for the teacher and all that stuff. And young people are like, no, we need to have it. And then even parents of kids in school want their kids to have phones. But there is right now, as we speak, a trial going on where social media companies are being accused of making their social media products addictive. I mean, literally addictive, like cigarettes. And Section 230, which we've talked about, which protects the companies from the content on their sites, is under fire right now, saying, hey, there's too much hate speech and things like that on these sites, and the company should be responsible for it, not to mention all the misinformation. On the other side, you have young people who literally use their phones for everything. Let's admit it, we all do.
We do.
We bank, we meet other people, we find parking spaces in restaurants, just everything.
Right.
And so there's this big sort of, crossroads moment right now with our phones and how much we and the younger set should even have them, and should they be banned. A lot of schools are trying to ban phones. And Vinny, I think that's what you're talking about here.
I'd love to see that happen.
Well, it's interesting because to me, they're two separate things. I mean, if you keep a phone out of the classroom, you're not keeping students away from their peers and away from people that they can find. You want to find your tribe. A lot of that happened during the lockdown of the pandemic. People were able to use social media and find people that they were, in tune with and in step with. The idea, though, that, it drives teachers nuts to know that kids are on their phones, and they say that...
The stat here is students grab their phones an average of 64 times a day during the school day, and were logged on for more than 2 hours of screen time during school alone.
Right.
And that is one of the things that I've just been mentioning, because we had an open house the other day, and I got to see... my kid's teacher and the room that she spends her days in, and it's impressive. It's cool. You can tell she's putting it out, and she's trying, and the kids love her, and and she loves the kids, and it's really cool to see. And so sometimes when she gets home, I think you can have a little screen time because I know you didn't spend your day doing that. Everybody deserves a break at the end of a school day, work day, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll give her a little time. But if they're doing that at school too, then there is no more reward at the end of the day for that. That's ridiculous. You've been at it all day.
What about people who have like a spot where everybody drops their phone on their way into the class? Is that?
Yeah, you see that at schools, much like you see it at concerts,
right.
where the band will say
safe bags or
right,
whatever.
safe bag, and so you do see that at some schools, and that way, like Vinny said, that it's the teacher's time, and you're paying attention to him or her and what's going on in the classroom. And I mean, we all know you don't have to be a certain age to know that if you're on your phone, you're not absorbing what the other person is saying. And even as a parent,
you're distracted.
Yeah, I try to be in the moment and put the phone away if I'm having a dialogue with my kid or whatever. I mean, it's just something that's common courtesy, but also we do learn more if we're focused on being in the moment.
Actually listening to the person who's trying to teach you something.
And that makes sense. And so that's sort of a different thing than our social media companies addictive, but I understand where the schools are coming from and saying we only have so much time to prepare students for these tests and for their next phase in life. And if they're on their phones, they're kind of stepping away from that because this content is so absorbing.
I wanted to bring up this next story, and I don't know if you'll have sort of any insight into this as in terms of tech and how they're using it. But Americans are pretty fed up with tipping culture. As they say, 9 in 10 would say that it's completely out of control. One of the things that I've noticed happens, and I mentioned this when I went to a concert and I bought a poster like an
waiting
idiot.
in line for
I
2
waited
hours.
in line forever before the show. So I buy a poster, which is paper, and it's I don't know why I thought they were going to put it in one of Mr. Brady's tubes so that it would be kept safe. His architectural tubes to keep his drafting safe from wrinkle. There I was, and the guy gives me a rubber band and goes, "Have a good one." And then he tips the screen, and he moves the screen, and there's a tip he's asking for. And I'm sitting here. Suddenly it occurs to me, not only do you not deserve a tip, but I'm an idiot and bought a poster and have to keep it safe for the next 2 hours while the band is playing. So dumb. But
Did you tip him?
I did not.
Oh,
that is one of those
that's a bold
things
move.
that has become a thing now, which is with screens, not only is it possible for them to throw service charges onto things where you go, for what?
The service.
For what?
And I'd like a tip.
And then I have also noticed a lot of places are like, do you want me to print a receipt? As in, you have to say you want it or you're not going to get that paper receipt. And all of this technology, which should have made our life or is supposed to make our life easier, has also lended us to be kind of had.
Yeah, and it is a technology story, actually. You're right, Vin, because if you think about it, these companies, Square, based here in San Francisco, they make those machines that can flip around and have your credit card go through.
Oh, is that who makes those?
Yeah, and so part of it is, and I'm not blaming them, I'm just saying that they make it possible for the software to be in there, that every time you buy something, you automatically flip it around and you can have a tip. And sometimes this is good if you use, let's say, an app for Starbucks or Pete's or something, and right there, hey, do you want to add a tip? That actually makes me feel good. Uber for a while didn't have that, which felt strange to get a ride from somebody and not have the tip factor. But then that became part of the software because enough people wanted it. So now you can make that simple. On the other hand, yeah, this is something we hear a lot is because of this combination of hardware and software that's right in front of you, you're asked for tips at times that feel inappropriate for tipping. And so are you like Vinny, who can put a hard line on, or are you like me, who's just kind of a sucker? And I'm like, yeah, I brought a paper. Let's do the tip.
Yeah.
So that's tough because it does make it easy if you're at the coffee shop or whatever. But on the other hand, right, it's kind of 100% of the time you're now being asked for a tip. And sometimes that feels strange.
One of the weirder things, too, is when they say, oh, you're going to use a credit card? Well, there's 3% service charge billed to me, so I'm turning around and giving that to you, which you go, wait a minute. They charge you for processing credit cards, And instead of you having to pay that, you turn around and put that fee on me. And sometimes they even increase the service charge so there's a profit for them to process all this stuff. And you go, I guess maybe I have to pay with cash to get out of this loop I'm in. I'm in like a...
That's why cash is sometimes less expensive. And it's the credit card companies that will charge the businesses.
That's what I'm talking about.
Right, and they pass that on to the customer. And that's also why sometimes you see we don't take American Express, because American Express will have a charge that the other credit cards won't.
Oh.
And so once you sort of get that world, you realize, okay, it might be a little less even for a different credit card, and it's usually less for cash. If the company still takes cash, it's interesting. Another generational gap.
That's the other thing.
Yes.
Right. I mean, Sarah tried to
Bobby's
tell...
like, I don't even want to touch cash.
Right.
I like, don't give me... Why would you hand me that filthy piece of paper?
Right. And to their credit, the idea of, PayPal, Apple Pay, Square, all these things are so convenient. Right. Ask our kids, they'll see you pull out a wallet. Well, what's that for? Well, cash. What's that? Well, there's credit cards. Don't even need those. Everything is on the phone and it's automatic. And it is super, super convenient. But that's the sort of technology world where you're always going to get asked to tip because everything is in the software.
That actually reminds me. I'll use my wallet. I have an ID. And you were saying you got the digital ID. Is that a problem at airports? Like, what if you only have your driver's license on your phone? Will they take that there at the airport?
Yeah, I think they will. I mean,
Are you digitally?
No. I'm old school with the real ID, with the wallet, with the. Although I've gotten thinner and thinner as
it does get thinner. Yes.
Yes, I've modernized. But yeah, the digital ID works, and people will do that.
People will take it.
I think people will take it. I don't think police will take it. When we've talked about moving my driver's license to my phone, and people wrote in and said, if you hand a policeman your phone with that ID, he's going to say, give me the actual ID. Sense. And I don't know if that's changed. If you know the answer to this, 800-400-3697, that's our text line. I'd be curious to hear if that's made any progress, because
I'm wondering if they would a QR code, a police officer would come up to your car and then just scan your QR code that you have attached to
on the back of your license.
Well, on the digital license. It's the only thing I can think of.
Well, I don't know, but I know
that'd be the only way to solve it.
I mentioned this when it happened, and people said that police are not going to take that if they pull you over. And I was like, oh, well, then it's really useless.
Or they'll take your phone from you.
Well, I don't have anything that I'm worried about.
Right, but now you're sitting there twiddling your thumbs and you can't even call and say, I'm going to be late because I got pulled over by the cops. I can't live without my phone for 5 minutes. Hello?
All right, well, there's that point. Next story. People are using weight loss drugs. They're everywhere now.
Yes.
It's a thing. You as Ozempic, Monjaro.
I think it's a great thing. I think people are, they actually say that they noticed this because they were treating diabetes with it, and now people are dropping some lbs. It is hard to lose weight.
You even hear people talking about how these GLP-1s might control addiction problems.
Yes. Did you bring that up?
I'm sure
helps with that.
I've seen, I don't use any of this stuff, so I can't say for that, but I do understand that they're like miracle drugs for a lot of people, except this is what it leads to.
Uh-oh. What do we got?
And I told you this story just the other day. We had Tom Arnold in one time. He was the guy who started dating Roseanne when she was on a hit show, and everyone thought he was, just getting her money.
Oh.
But
I think they got married, right?
Yeah, they did marry, and they were together for a while, and he became a writer and an actor on the show because, he landed Roseanne.
Why
and
not?
she was huge at the time. So anyway, this is a guy who is a comedian and had come in on our show one time, and he said to us, yeah, I really like to eat, and I will stay on a treadmill all day and then eat a whole cake. Like that night, I've earned my cake.
I did the treadmill so I could have the cake.
That is what is happening with these GLP-1s. They say chocolate sales are up among people who are GLP-1 users.
Why
specifically?
Would they be up?
Because people who are on the GLP-1s feel like they can safely eat lots of chocolate, and their weight loss will still continue.
Very strange Does it still continue?
I don't know.
Is it Tracy Morgan who lost a bunch of weight on Ozempic, and then he said, I figured out a way to. Then I gained it all back because I figured out a way to. I ate anyway. I didn't.
Well,
I tricked it.
Is the GLP-1 to suppress your hunger?
Yes.
Oh, that's what it does.
Yeah, you eat less. So maybe the chocolate cells are up because they're like, well, if I'm not going to eat much, I'm going to eat the things I want to eat. I'll just eat chocolate
instead of anything else.
How funny.
That's interesting. I'm absolutely out of my league talking about this, except to say I know a lot of people on GLP-1s. They say, A, their cravings for food are down. They have lost weight. I mean, to a person, it's really impressive. Of any age, even the age, like you say, you reach our age, it's hard to just go to the gym and lose weight. You got to change the diet. GLP-1 does that. They say also they drink less. Their craving for things drop.
You mean drink alcohol less?
Yeah. I'm sorry. Yes, alcohol less. And again, I don't know the long-term effects of these things. I am not a doctor, but they are called miracle drugs for that reason. They lower the cravings, I guess.
Right.
But they're fascinating.
You're just not as interested in food or something.
Right. And the companies, the Eli Lillys of the world are seeing trillion-dollar valuations because of the sales.
Well, those drugs are expensive.
Yeah.
Like if you're paying $250 for a dose of something like that, like you are really hoping that it pays off.
Yeah.
Well, some healthcare advocates will say if these become part of, say, a company's insurance plan, and again, we don't know the long-term effects. I'm out of my league again. But some people will say if they become part of the insurance plan, your company will likely deal with less obesity, less of these cravings, less food problems, and maybe that will cut down the overall healthcare costs. So the cost of these GLP-1s should go down. But it's just such a brave new world that people are jumping into.
Scott Budman from NBC Bay Area just won our Bridge the Gap game and is in
convincingly.
studio. Yes, absolutely.
I did not pull any punches today. I put some hard questions on there.
Well, you're nice, though. Don't know GLP-1, but if you want to talk, I don't know, Radiohead and Nirvana, sure. Or Gen X.
Oh, he's giving me hints.
We've got a story from earlier today about Fremont being named the happiest city. San Jose came in at number 2. Except that you do hear the prices to buy a home in San Jose, the prices to even rent in San Jose are so out of control. And that is one of the things I've heard you speak to about how this has become a real problem for anyone coming up in the Bay Area.
Yeah, and so we're really talking about young people here and young professionals who are trying to make it work, either as individuals or part of a young couple. It's so intimidating to come up with a down payment when the average home in your area is like 1.3, 1.4 million, because do the math, 20% of that, you're asked to come up with a huge figure. And then on top of that, you have not even enough apartments in a lot of the Silicon Valley and Peninsula areas, San Francisco as well. So how can you, if you can even afford rent, afford to set aside enough money if the next, dream is to buy a home, which is in so many places in the country very possible.
Yes.
And so my worry is what makes Silicon Valley Silicon Valley. It's young people starting companies, being willing to say, I won't go to that big company that offers me benefits. I'm going to take a risk, start this company, come up with the next Apple, the next
entrepreneurial spirit.
Yeah.
Exactly. And if we're pricing those young people out, and I mean, what do your kids say about moving back to the Bay Area? Or I imagine it's just so intimidating for someone in their 20s even to think.
It's crazy. My son just moved back from New York. We had like 6 roommates and, was able to afford a place in Brooklyn.
Right.
And he moved back and because he's like, I got to save some money and I got to get back out there. He's like, I'd love to live in San Francisco, but I don't want to live with 10 roommates.
And it's tough. And so an Austin, Texas, or a Boston, or a Miami, or Denver, I mean, name the city, is going to say, hey, we've got some cool companies. We've got a cool music scene. We've got young people. And by the way, the mortgage isn't going to be $7,000 a month, or the rent isn't going to be $3,200 for a 1-bedroom apartment. Right. I worry about us pricing out the next generation.
Right.
Also on my list of things as we get ready to hand over to our text machine, cheaper Apple products. Is there such a thing?
There are now, and every once in a while you see one sneak through. And remember the iPhone that was small, the SE.
The SE, I think.
Which I've been on this show talking about. If you've got teenagers, trust me on this one, buy it for them because it's not going to hurt you as much if they lose it or crack it because it's a cheaper phone. They came out with a version of the 17, the 17E, that's in that $500 price range.
It's out already?
Yeah, that's half of what you pay if you get the new phone. They even came out with a new MacBook, and it's the Neo. It's a little, it's less powerful, but it's still a MacBook. It's still a solid computer, a laptop, and it's less expensive. And Apple has, through the years, every once in a while, done this with really big success, because if you can grab, again, that young market, you potentially have a customer for life. I remember even being in college and thinking, well, I can never afford Apple products, but UCLA had a little section of Apple products, and I just know that the people who could afford even that, and they were lower priced, are now, all these years later, probably
Still
Mac fans. Yeah,
in that universe.
Well, once they get you, they've got you for your music. They've got you for your television.
It's all the stuff, yeah.
It's like it's even like Google has done a great job of that. Like I work using Google.
Well, and that's why they want your phone, your mobile device. You're thinking, well, now I'm old, I got to track my steps at the gym. So you get a wearable.
Right.
And it's they call it the ecosystem, but what it is trying to get your loyalty. And depending on how much you want to spend and how many screens you want in your life, you can go many, many ways with either the Android system on Google or the iOS with Apple.
Right.
800-400-3697 is our text number, and Maddie's on the show to read in a few of those.
All right, we got some responses about the driver's license thing.
Okay.
415, police officer here. I will not take your phone. Card form of the driver's license. Larry, San Francisco, listening on Odyssey.
Thank you.
Well, I wonder if that's going to change, because we are going
It will change,
digital.
but I didn't know if it had yet. I know that people told me in the past that the police will not take that.
925 says, for driver's license in your Apple Wallet, you add it through the approved DMV app, and it becomes a certified state ID, and cops will accept it.
Oh, okay.
I did it, but I didn't want to hand them my phone.
Oh, and you'd have to leave your phone unlocked, too. I mean, it's like a whole
Well, it's one of those things that if you're told all you need is your phone, you don't need your ID, it's actually safer to keep your ID at home. But if you're told you hand that to a cop, they're not going to take it, and you're going to get a ticket for not having your license.
Or you're not going to get into the club that you wanted to go to,
Right.
because they're like, I'm not taking your phone.
Right.
415, just so you know, I tried to use my mobile driver's license at the airport. The last two trips I took, once in late January and once in November of last year, and they just weren't ready for me. They asked if I had a physical driver's license, which I had to fish out, but also they are just not ready for mobile ID at a lot of places.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't accept it in Hawaii, Washington, D.C., or Iowa.
Have you traveled with just a digital one?
No, because I have it, but
that's right. You said you're old school.
But I have
right.
had the digital one accepted. But I always keep my physical just in case.
M and
That's the way.
EM and SF says, you're giving the cops the ability to search your phone if you hand it over to them, and they take it to the cop car. So it's problematic.
Yeah, I don't. Also, we have definitely heard about cops who have downloaded people's pictures off their phones before. I'm not saying all cops. You reported it. Where do you think I hear stuff? I hear from you.
Speaking of the digital checkouts, I was at a Stones concert in Vegas, and I ran up from my seat with a $20 bill to grab a drink, and they wouldn't take it. They said I could buy a money card at the vending machine behind me, then pay with that. I had to give the man behind me my money so he could buy me a drink on his card. Ugh. Christy from Danville.
Boy, and is there a concert where more people are likely to take cash than a Stones concert? I mean, come on.
Right. Hello, old school.
Right.
Listen, Scott, it was a delight hanging out with you today.
Thank you. So good to see you guys in person.
I know. It's
Nice to
really
see
been
you,
forever.
Big win, and thank God we
Thank you
didn't get
for having
ourselves
me.
in, big trouble.
I know.
Earlier.
That was great. Congratulations on your win. So I am out next week. I just realized Mason's going to fill in for me for the end of the week. So it will be 2 weeks from now that you'll be back. Is that cool?
Okay.
All right. Mike, put it in your calendar. Open up your calendar and put it in there.
Is that a real yes or a smiling yes? And
Yeah, I'm sure we can make it work.
all right.
Okay.
On behalf of
Hold you
Gen
to
Xers
where-
everywhere.
All
Right?
right.
Defend the crown.
Thank you.
All right. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back. I guess so. Alice 97.3. Sarah and Vinnie, Alice's morning show. Happy hump day. What a fun hour last hour. I thought that the Bridge the Gap went great. Congratulations to Scott Budman on his win today for Gen X. And huge thanks to Tiana, who did 3 weeks in a row and came in on her vacation day to complete her third
I think
week.
we all felt a little guilty about that loss as she walked away.
Felt
like,
bad.
oh, geez, she came in and was trying to get her third win, and oh boy,
and
then Budman pulls out Bratz.
I know,
Crazy.
He was really good.
Of all the questions I was expecting him to get, I wasn't expecting that one. It's going to be up on YouTube later if you didn't hear it.
Yes. Yeah, which is what an asset our YouTube channel is. You can watch the whole show. We're live on there right now. You can watch the show.
What?
But yes, it's true. But if you miss something, you can go back and watch it. And we podcast, and we're so available to you. We're easy. Just take us. We're here for the grabbing. Mumford & Sons tickets. See? More giving. More giving. This hour's code word is SWEET. 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 Take the word SWEET to radioalice.com and you'll be in the running for a pair of tickets for Mumford & Sons October 8th at Shoreline Amphitheater. Take the word SWEET to radioalice.com and we've got another one for you at 12:05 with Mason, and it's Jane with another one at 5:05. So 3 chances a day to win. We're doing it all week. This hour's code word is SWEET. It's all courtesy of Live Nation. Thank you to San Francisco Bay Coffee. The coffee's delicious today, as usual. Call or text us 800-400-3697. You can email us anytime, Sarah and Vinnie radio at gmail.com. I'm going to start with Billboard. We have a couple new songs in the top 10.
Is that right?
Yeah. Last week, number 5 was Bruno Mars, I Just Might. This week, it's number 1. I Just Might. You know, his record that's off, Romantic, or The Romantic, or whatever, that is a number 1 album for him. So it's out, and it's his first debut at number 1. And I wonder and he's also got another song in the top 10 here. So I wonder if that's a big part of why this jumped back up. It's been out 8 weeks. It's peaking at number 1 here. Last week it was number 5, but with the record being out, maybe people are just super streaming him. So I Just Might is your number 1 song in the whole country at this moment.
You know, he's someone that does not only a lot of duets or joints or whatever, but then he had Silk Sonic, which was another band. Like, he's so clearly good at music and writing hits.
Who said he's the cheat code for a hit?
Anderson .Paak.
Who he's in Silk Sonic with,
yes,
right? Okay.
But it's just one of those weird things where if he wanted to make records in terms of getting number 1 hits and all that, he would probably do it all under his own name.
Yeah.
Rather than giving half, all this other stuff. I think he's just
Wants
living
to
his
hang out
best
and jam,
life, man.
right?
He's doing good stuff.
Well, and certain things inspire you. I'm sure he feels like, I love working with this guy. Brings out the best in me.
Collaborations.
Choosing Texas has fallen to number 2. That's Ella Langley. Still right up there at the top here at number 3, Man I Need, Olivia Dean. There's a Bruno Mars song at number 4. It's called Risk It All. So there's another song off of his new record. Oh.
It's a really pretty
little
song.
Ballad.
I need to dive into this album.
Such a good singer.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
This is a panty dropping song right here. Talking about songs to get it onto. Yeah.
Ordinary, the Alex Warren
Whoa.
song, is at number 5. I didn't expect the Spanish guitar to jump in there. Number 6 is Opalite, Taylor Swift.
All right.
There's something at number 7 called Stateside. It's Pink Panthers with Zara Larson. Okay. That's fun.
Yeah.
Dancey, electronica.
That's all right.
Golden is number 8, so that's holding on there in the top. 37 weeks on the charts now.
It's enough already, Golden. Have a good one.
The Fate of Ophelia, Taylor Swift, and Back to Friends, Somber round out your top 10 there. Oh, Bad Bunny's at number 11. He fell out of the top 10. So congrats to all our big hit winners. I wanted to do this story today because we do our Battle of the Generations, Bridge the Gap, on Wednesdays. And I saw this and thought, this is, a lot of this I feel is very true. They're saying that over the course of history, the generation that had the best music experience was Gen X. And here are the reasons why.
Okay.
The personalities were huge. You had your David Lee Roths, your Billy Idols, the guys from Twisted Sister and Motley Crue jumped off album covers and into our living rooms. And it's about MTV. Like, people were putting on a big show, putting out videos and making them as amazing as they possibly could because MTV was brand new for us, for our generation. Music videos actually mattered. MTV actually played them.
Everybody made a video for every new song they were putting out. Absolutely.
And it became this whole new marketing tool. And like bands that had a bunch of ugly guys in them, it was so sorry for them. Bye. That's where, like, if Duran Duran had been a bunch of ugly guys, we would not know Rio.
Right.
Because we were watching the radio. And it was set, even the way they set it up with VJs and all day long just programming of music and then specialty shows at night. It felt very much like a radio show. But you saw it all the time. I guess I was maybe 84, so I was probably 18 or 17, 18 when that started. And we had basic cable. And it was, by the time it got to my house, it was like that fully formed. I would sit and watch MTV every day.
I watched it a lot too. And on top of seeing the bands that I liked or the bands where I was all, I'm not into that, I remember very vividly for the first time seeing Culture Club and looking at that and going, I can't tell if that's a boy or a girl. That first video, which I can't, now I'm not, I can't.
Karma Chameleon?
No, the first hit was like, do you really want to hurt me? Was that the first hit?
Yeah.
That sounds right.
Yeah.
But either way, it was one of those things where you wouldn't have even, I should say, have even bothered with, is this a boy or a girl or whatever this is.
You just would have heard the song.
I would have heard the
not.
song and decided I don't like it or I do like it. But now I'm watching it.
Yep. It became a whole new layer of experiencing.
A whole different thing. Yeah.
Right. They actually say there was a lot of guitar culture, like that Clapton, Beck, Jimmy Page, Tony Iommi, Van Halen, Richie Blackmore. They were still doing their thing, but then there were like all these new gods like Stevie Ray Vaughan and Steve Vai, Yngwie Malmsteen, who is just so silly. John has been on a dive into him lately.
Why?
Just because he had one, I think Joe Lynn Turner might have been the singer, and he had one hit, and it's the cheesiest thing you've ever seen. But it almost looked like somebody just waving their fingers in the air when Yngwie would play. Joe Satriani, Prince, for God's sake. I mean, he's a
Prince
guitar hero.
Was a big MTV
they blazed
hero.
all these new trails. They also say concerts. Maybe nothing about music has changed more than that experience. You would stand in line for tickets. You paid the price of the ticket, and it was probably more than your mom wished you would spend on concert tickets, but you could afford them. It was $30 to go see a big band.
$25, $30.
Yeah, and in the early 90s, a lot of the cool 70s groups went back out on tour. So, like, it was cool to go see, like, Steve Miller Band and all of those folks, too. So we're lucky we got, when we were kids, a little bit of 60s music from our parents.
Yep.
We were fully in the 70s, 80s. 80s brought in hip-hop. Then we get into grunge. I mean, that's a great stretch of
a great
music.
stretch. And not only could would stand in line, and if you stood in line, you were probably going to get tickets. And then you got to the show, and there weren't 50 cell phones being held up in front of your face.
Right.
No.
There were no phones.
Maybe a lighter.
No cameras either.
No camera. Well, there might be camera people down.
Yeah, but
no,
you
I
weren't
know,
bringing
but
one
I mean,
in.
I didn't carry a camera
No.
around at all. We have no photos of the shows that we went to
No.
because you went to a show.
Right.
The end.
As the younger person on the show, phones have definitely changed the concert experience. I wouldn't say they've ruined it, but it totally is a different energy. And there's actually a new trend now. When I went to see Fred again recently, and I've noticed this at other shows, they will, when you go in, they give you a sticker to cover your camera. It's not like you're putting your phone in a bag that you can't access. So of course you can just take the sticker off and take a video or a picture if you want, but it
they don't want you to, and it reminds you.
Yeah, they don't want you to, and it gives you like a second thought of, oh, no, let me actually just be in the moment. And the crowds look totally different. There's not a million phones up. People take their phone up for a second, take a video, and put it back down. It's awesome, and I hope it continues.
You know, one thing I have thought of with the phones is, and people must do this, I feel like I may have seen it in videos or something. If you had an app, if you say you're a band, say you're what's the Fred guy's name?
Fred again.
Fred again. There it is. If you had an app and it was tied to the music that you were making and you asked everybody to download the app, then when you opened the app and you, like, that might actually add to, especially an electronica concert, that like everybody's phone is, or maybe there's a wave of color because everyone's got their phone up.
Have you seen that with the bracelets? Like Taylor Swift does that at her tours.
No.
And what's
Bracelets?
the other big one? Coldplay. Yeah, when you get in, it's your wristband to get into the concert, but it is
it
electric.
has a little sensor in
yes.
it.
So it creates exactly what you're talking about, light patterns and a whole additional experience for the crowd.
Oh, that's so cool.
It's so cool. And you get to keep it too.
Because then at least you'd be using your phone for something that was like participatory, not just like I'm watching the show that I'm at on its 4-inch screen in my hand.
Yeah. Yeah, when I went to see Taylor Swift, I sat by myself because I bought a ticket on resale, and I was next to some teenagers, and the girl next to me had her phone up the entire time. She recorded the whole show.
Didn't she know there was going to be a movie that was 3 hours long coming up?
I was like, that's just how she was engaging with it, was through her phone.
I have seen that too, and I see both sides. Like on one hand, I'm trying to have a shared experience at a concert.
Yep.
It's about this room. It's about this night. All of us here. The band comes out. We're all into it. Let's go crazy. We push energy at them. They push it back at It's the whole room lifts.
It's an organism.
If everybody's into it. And watching someone hold a phone is kind of killing my buzz.
Yeah.
So that's part of...
And it's a distracting light in your face.
But I can't tell them how to enjoy themselves.
Right.
So hopefully that's the thing I would hope a young person would hear, is that if you engage and be part of this room, this show will be better for all of us. That's my hope.
Yeah.
But I can see them saying, old man, back off.
I'm going to be watching this all the way home.
Yeah.
Sure you are. I always feel like people take concert videos and I'm like, who would ever watch that? Why would you watch that?
People watch them.
On the other hand, we found out about that couple at the Coldplay show because some lady was recording the whole show and caught those people ducked under that I don't know, partition or desk or table or whatever.
So she was videotaping and caught the kiss cam. How funny.
Randomly, and then posted it because she was like, I don't know, I guess I'll just post it. And then it went wild.
That's her viral moment. And she's just lady holding
That was
the
worldwide.
screen.
That was not just, a minute. That went forever.
Right? Even now, we all know about the Coldplay kiss cam incident. On the concert tip still, stage production also took a big leap in the 80s. They're talking about like Def Leppard playing in the round. Apparently they were one of the first to do that. Tommy Lee's drum roller coaster was about that stage show. Dio fighting giant dragons and cobras. Eddie stomping around on stage.
Yeah.
Guar.
They also said, so this was 7 reasons that Gen X had the greatest music experience, and I'm just doing a few of these. Iconic moments that you didn't just move on from a couple days later. From Live Aid to Farm Aid to Michael Jackson moonwalking for the first time on national TV, the stuff that happened didn't just fade away. It had the feeling of something special that everyone was watching because we only had a few places to watch stuff. We didn't all have a movable watching device in our hands. And instead of social media influencers, we had like the Dick Clarks and Casey Kasems and Don Cornelius and Rick Dees and just, not to mention MTV video jocks. And local DJs, they say, had a lot more freedom when we were kids, too. And the record store clerk who would give you recommendations, whether
Yeah.
you wanted them or not.
You know, I feel as Gen X, and you're saying Gen X is the winner in this, best
Supposedly.
generation for music.
The
I
best
will say,
experience, yeah.
having been young, I was 20 or whatever, but being there for the 90s and being grown up to go to shows I wanted to go to without help from parents. And then I was in radio. I'd just gotten into radio. Being there for that 90s explosion is the best experience of my life. No, I mean,
It was all bands,
musically speaking.
all bands you wanted to see, and you were in the business. So
I watched Pearl Jam open for Nirvana, who opened for the Red Hot Chili Peppers before Pearl Jam's album came out.
Oh my God!
Watching that was like, what am I seeing?
That
guy's gonna fall off the ceiling.
I saw Soundgarden open up for Pearl Jam, who opened up for Neil Young, who opened up for the Chili Peppers.
Oh my God, how funny!
Yeah.
What a
Such
lineup!
a crazy time, and that was right as that explosion was happening. It went wide, and you just go, I'm part of that.
Yeah.
They also say here on this list, the fandom without the toxicity. There was no canceling. There wasn't a lot of sniping. There was no place to snipe or cancel people. They're saying it was pre-internet, and that's what made being a fan and discovering new bands more fun.
Well, in defense of the young generation, we do discover a lot of music on TikTok and through
definitely
through that.
I'm not
experience
saying
as
you're
well.
not having a
No, I
music
know.
experience. It just feels like
It's different.
Yeah, it feels like it feels more spread out and scattered. Like there's a million little artists instead of like the big ones that took over.
One of the things that I think is funny, as you mentioned canceled, is there was still that vibe among the audience where they would say, and this was specific to Eddie Vedder, please shut up and sing. Because he would go on about Bush or, politics. And he would say, no. No, you don't get to tell me what to do. And he would do whatever he wanted. But that was one of those first times where the audience tried to push, and he just had enough power that he would say, no, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, I'm in the middle of something here.
No, this is my chance to, try and make it known that I don't agree with what's happening out there, and I will do that. Zip it.
Yeah.
And there you are in the audience going, oh.
Well, now I'm the jerk. Jeez.
People are still really torn on that subject. Some people love when their artists speak up and share their opinions on politics or whatever.
If they keep it brief, I'm fine with it.
And
I don't
other
need a
people hate
lecture.
it. Yeah, it's interesting. People are
It
like, oh,
is.
famous people don't know anything. But if you're listening to someone's lyrics and you really love their heart, then you might be interested in their
You
thoughts on
might,
everything.
absolutely. Don't write it off before you've heard what they have to say. But then once you're like, I don't know, 10 minutes into the thing, you're like, okay, yeah, I get it. You don't like that one
Shut
thing.
up and sing.
Shut up and sing. Play a song. All right, Vinny, what's coming up in the news?
I still have quite a bit of stuff, including International No Smoking Day and more after these.
Ooh, 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 ooh. Alice, 97.3. Sarah Vinnie, Alice's morning show. Oh, another great day with San Francisco Bay coffee. Delicious. Bad Advice is back. Now that we're over the hump day and Bridge the Gap is in our rearview mirror, I'm looking forward to solving some problems. Listeners, you got problems? Don't worry. We got you over here. Bad Advice is back on Fridays, 7 a.m. You can email us badadvice973@gmail.com and see if we solve your problem.
What's up, everyone? This Alice Report is brought to you by another Alice Escape with Bruno Mars live in Miami.
So
Download
good.
the free Odyssey app and listen to Alice at 973 for a minimum of 1 hour for your daily entry for your chance to win a trip for two to see Bruno Mars on September 19th at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. The trip includes round-trip airfare plus 2 nights hotel stay for a winner and a guest, courtesy of Atlantic Records. This is a national contest, but you can get yourself in just by simply listening to this show.
Yep.
That's all.
It all adds up to 1 hour. You have been entered for that day.
Download and listen through the free Odyssey app and get entered to see Bruno Mars live in Miami.
Sweet.
That would be pretty fun.
Yep.
All right, here's what's happening. Beautiful day outside. Blue skies over downtown San Francisco and highs today in the mid-70s. Hope you get outside and have a great one.
Thank you. I will. I hope you do too.
I hope to. Well, actually, today's very, very, very busy.
Oh, you have a busy day.
I have
that's
a
true.
busy day, yeah. Mama's in town, as in San Francisco, so I'm taxiing all the peoples.
Oh.
I've got CYT tonight, which is their theater.
I see.
You know what? I didn't even get to dive into Scott Budman as he mentioned his kid is a theater kid.
Mm.
I don't know if she's studying that in school, but it is a thing. You find yourself going, wow, I know so much more about this than I ever did because my kid's into it. And I've been to musicals.
And you love it.
I do love it. But I wouldn't have, and I would never have gone to a musical had my kid not been involved in that.
Right.
Now I find myself going, that's pretty good.
Not bad, kid.
That was a pretty good show. I like it. Today is International No Smoking Day, everyone. And I mention this not because, well, I just want to, I want to be encouraging. I used to smoke. I was a slave to ciggies.
I'm still in nicotine.
I ran from the airplane to the outdoors or the place where you could light up in order to be able to get that fix. I just need my fix. And it would trick me and make me think that I loved it. Meanwhile, it's smoke the whole time. That's addiction.
Stinky.
You're stinky and you're breathing smoke.
Yep.
But you tell yourself, oh,
but
so
coffee's
rewarding.
not the same without. Oh, the drive to work is not the same without. Oh, first thing in the morning, last thing at night.
If you're trying to quit, you can do this. I pulled it off. It's hard. I know, but you can do this.
You can.
Susan quit for New Year's and is going strong. I'm so proud of him.
Oh,
good
my.
job.
Yeah.
Susan smoked ciggies?
Was he on the
vape.
Zins?
He was on
Oh,
the
vape.
Zins and
Oh,
the
okay.
vape.
But
It's
he's
hard.
He's quit.
Good for
I'm
him.
really
Great.
proud of him.
Way to go, Susan.
Nice, Susan.
Susan.
It's so hard.
How about a fast fact?
I love fast facts. You know that.
Fast facts.
Guinness World Record hopefuls for the tallest and shortest man and woman must be measured 6 times in a 24-hour period because humans shrink throughout the day as a result of spinal compression.
Oh. And then what? They take like the average?
I don't
It's
know.
a fast fact.
Oh, sorry. I forgot about that. Don't question the fast facts.
Never.
If it was the day I was going to get measured for, because I was the tallest or the shortest, I just lay on a bed all day.
Or do yoga.
Oh, keep it all stretched, long
Definitely.
and lean.
A sterilized male lion will fully lose its mane due to lack of testosterone.
Is that so? It turns into a lioness. A eunuch lion?
That's crazy. And I thought guys that went bald had too much testosterone.
Don't ask me.
Yeah, I don't know.
I've never heard that.
You never heard that?
Uh-uh.
Yeah, I don't know any of the.
Sorry about it, Maddie, with your full head of hair over there.
Well, no, I don't think you want too much. I don't think that's a good thing, but I'm just saying I thought.
No, but I'm saying he maybe just
I know.
Yeah.
You and your wonderful head of hair.
Might explain a lot of things.
The South Pole only experiences one sunrise and one sunset for the entire year.
Wait, what?
The South Pole only experiences one sunrise and one sunset for the entire year.
Oh my goodness.
On the solstice?
It's a fast fact.
I don't know. But, right, it must be up and it just circles the sky and then it goes down lower and lower and lower and then it sets and then it doesn't go back for 6 months. That's crazy.
No wonder we don't live there.
Plus, it's cold.
If
and hard
you're
to
in,
get to.
yeah, it's not easily accessible.
Yeah, because we're not there.
Yeah. Too many penguins, too. Ugh.
Yeah.
You don't like penguins?
I don't want to live around them.
I know, but you just went, ugh.
Yeah, I don't know. They're just...
All right.
They're delicious. That's probably all there is to eat there.
Oh,
That
my
is
God.
when
Why
they-
would you even consider?
But that's what
well, you got to eat something.
That's what they ate when the one ship that got shipwrecked there, and they had to hike and then made a boat and to get off of Antarctica.
Oh, yes, that famous
The
story.
one boat.
I'm
Is it Will Robinson?
I'm forgetting the name of the thing, but no, they had to like get out of Antarctica on
I'm
their
sure
own.
there are people going, he's totally right. How doesn't everybody else know this? I don't know it.
Okay.
I'd rather have penguins running around than geese.
Well, that goes without saying.
Well, yes, that is a good point.
Geese are the
I
worst.
guess.
Shackleton. That's it. I didn't even have to look it up. Shackleton.
It still doesn't
don't
ring
know.
any
Got
bells for
nothing.
me.
No
You
bells.
got anything
Yeah.
over there, Clarky?
No, I don't.
I
All I
knew you
know is
didn't.
there was that one ship that was stuck in the ice in Frankenstein.
Yeah.
But he said, don't worry, everything's okay.
Yeah. Oh, no, he shook it loose. Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
If you ask someone in your kitchen how they want their eggs and they say frambled, would you know what to do?
Yes.
Would you know what to do?
I
No.
could guess. I'd make a guess. It's-
Okay.
Do I just break
Burnt?
the egg? I break the egg in and then use the spatula to squish it up and then flip it over like it's a fried egg, but it's all.
That would be my guess.
It's a mashup of fried eggs and scrambled eggs. And this is big on TikTok right now. Frambled eggs.
Scrambled eggs.
They're fairly simple to make. You just melt some butter or oil on a nonstick skillet over low heat. Then you crack the egg directly into the pan and use a spatula to gently break up the egg whites, moving around the yolk. After a couple minutes, you can run the spatula through the yolk and let the egg set. And that's it.
Oh.
That's a frambled egg.
Why is that I mean,
didn't follow that.
That's just like lazy scrambled eggs.
It is
That's
lazy
what I do
scrambled
when
eggs.
I'm.
I actually do that sometimes.
Yeah, I'm just like I don't feel like beating these things.
The
It sounds
idea
like
is
there's a process to it.
they
for
say
them.
they're less annoying than making fried eggs, but also less dry than scrambled eggs with more textural variation and more of that yolky flavor you love.
Oh yeah.
I do love the yolky.
I do
flavor.
not love the
I know,
yolky
you don't
flavor.
like yolk. I think of you every time I'm like mopping up yolk with toast.
Yeah.
Vinny hates this.
I don't hate it, and I do eat fried eggs, and I've gotten good because my kids want fried eggs. I can flip them without using a spatula.
Really?
Oh yeah,
And without
absolutely.
breaking them?
Without breaking them, absolutely.
Whoa.
You can't do that?
No.
I'm shocked.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
You must have a really good nonstick pan.
I do. Yes, I do.
You don't have to use a spatula. You can flip an egg and you don't break it.
Every time.
Wow.
Like regularly.
I'm blown away.
No, you're not.
You're a master chef.
I
I am.
I wouldn't say that I'm a master chef.
I can't
would
flip
say that-
anything. Every time I've tried to do it, even like with veggies or whatever, they just go everywhere. I'm like, okay.
I
well,
can do it with
that's
a pancake, but not eggs.
Really?
Yeah.
You can.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
I only make pancakes on a griddle, so I wouldn't be able to flip the. You make pancakes in a pan.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I used to make pancakes in a pan, and then Vinny goes, "You got to get a griddle." And I'm like, "All right," so I got one.
And
now I make them on a griddle.
And you make 6 at a time
At
instead of
least
the
that
one.
many, right? Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm just cooking for me.
Yeah, so that's all I need too. If I'm making pancakes, oh, that's what's great about those. It comes in a yellow plastic jug, and then you add the milk to it or the water, and you shake it up, and then you pour yourself. And 2 seconds later, you're making yourself a pancake. Oh, so great!
You're kidding
modern
me.
technology.
You're not just Bisquicking that, you're doing the...
No, I use the Bisquick mix that you put the water into.
Just add water.
And then I put the cap bag on it and I put it in the fridge for the next time I want a pancake. That's
I do
right.
like that.
Yep.
Our text number is 800-400-3697, and Maddie is on the show.
I've been so intrigued by all the...
There's a lot of controversy on today's show. I'm excited to hear.
Best advice I ever got from a chef was to get 2 or 3 dozen eggs, which used to be cheaper, and just do 1 egg at a time and practice flipping them. And by the end of 2 or 3 dozen, you'll know how to do it. Okay.
I just don't flip it. I just crack it in the pan and cook it until...
Oh, you like it sunny side up.
Is that what that is? It's like medium. It's
Yeah,
like
see,
not too yolky though.
I got it, but I want those whites to be cooked. I do not want runny whites.
Right.
So you cook
That's
it
on
and
the
then
bottom.
so you're saying that the bottom of the yolk is pretty well cooked.
Yeah.
And then the top, okay.
I think I'm doing that because we have a good pan. I think you nailed it. I think this one pan I use, it works every time, and it's small enough that I nail it every time.
That's another thing too. When I'm frying eggs, I'm frying usually 4 eggs at a time.
Oh no, I
so
do the
I can't
one.
do them without a spatula.
It's about this size.
So you do 1 egg at a time. You
No,
give it a flip?
I'll do 2 eggs. But it's for Isla's breakfast, so I put 2 eggs together in the one pan.
How interesting!
And then I get it. Once it's cooked enough, I can see that it's a little
loose.
There's movement.
Yeah, you got it.
And boom!
Incredible.
And then my kid comes over and goes, "Yep." She'll finger him. Oh, that's perfect. I throw him in her plate.
Good job.
Oh, such a good dad.
I don't know.
530 Maddie, it was Shackleton. Give him a point.
Okay.
Oh, someone out there knew.
Yeah, actually, I got a few
The
texts.
people of Shackleton, or the people of the Shackleton boat? Ship?
Shackleton Adventure. Nobody died. They all survived.
Because they ate penguins?
I think the
They ate
penguins
penguins.
died.
Well, the penguins did, but
Okay.
Yeah, but who cares about them?
they're delicious.
Well, their mom and dad, I'm sure, did.
No, they don't care.
They just
They're-
have another one
Haven't
next
you
year.
guys seen, what's that movie, The Miracle of the
The March
Penguin?
of the Penguin.
March of the
Oh my
Penguin.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah. So as we get into the game thing here, you guys each get a point, so we're zeroed out.
Oh.
Yeah, there were a few different wins here throughout the day, so we're starting at big zeros.
All right.
Unfortunately, there's just not a lot happened today, so we're gonna play How Old Is That Guy?
Okay.
Let's start with Vinny. You got to go first. How old's Johnny Knoxville? How old is Johnny Knoxville?
I'm going to say Johnny Knoxville is my age. I'm going to say in my range. I'm going to say he is 55.
55.
I'll go 54.
All right.
I'll go 56.
He's exactly 55. That's 2 points for El Campeon.
Oh, here we go.
How old's
Thank you.
Joey Buttafuoco?
Oh, my God.
Joey Buttafuoco.
Do you know who that is?
I do, but remind me.
So he had this girlfriend and a wife. So he had a wife and a girlfriend. And the girlfriend came over and shot his wife in the face.
Oh.
And then didn't he go on to like do reality shows and
I
stuff?
think he did some
and-
porn, too.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe I didn't know who he was.
Yeah. It was I don't want to say when it was. But anyway, his birthday's today. So how old is Joey Buttafuoco? Maddie, you're first.
62.
62. What do you think, Bob?
69.
69.
I'm going to go 70.
70 is the exact correct answer.
Oh, my God.
You might as well
That is
stop now.
2 more points for Vinny.
There's some collusion going on.
There isn't.
There's none. You're the one who got it started.
Don't be a sore loser.
I will be whatever I want to be.
If Vinny gets this one too, it is definitely over because there's no way anyone could catch him even with
A
perfect
3-4
answers.
perfect? No way.
Lisa Loeb. How old is Lisa Loeb? That's the you said something. I can't
Is it a
remember.
song called Stay?
Yeah, stay. You said stay. That's right.
I don't know this woman. I'm sorry to this woman.
I think you would know this song. While you guys guess, I'll pull her up on here.
She was a
One-hit wonder? Yes.
yeah, but she was pretty big because she wore glasses but was pretty good looking too.
Yeah, she was super cute.
Impossible.
Very, very cute. Okay, how do I make this play?
She just had a certain look. You know what I mean? Like
All right, here it is.
We got it.
You're going to know this song. I can't fast forward it or anything. I'm sorry to say.
Okay, we could just enjoy it.
Is it familiar?
No.
You say.
Shh.
I've never heard this.
Nothing?
I'll wait for the hook, but
No, we're not going to get that far. This is basically it. If you don't know by now, you definitely don't know.
I've never heard this.
Who's first? Lisa Loeb.
Yeah, how old's Lisa Loeb? Let's see. What is this, the third question? Bob, you're first. How old is that chick now?
Sounds like it's from the 90s. So I'm going to go 54.
54. What do you think, Vinny?
59.
59.
$53.
She is 58. That's another point for Vinny, and it is over. Over.
That was
It's
close.
over.
I almost got all
You
of
were
them.
really close.
Yikes.
We're gonna. It'll take a second here. He wasn't expecting you to win, I guess.
No, I was, but I'm just grunting.
Thanks, everyone.
Goodbye. Thank you to Scott Budman and to Tiana coming in on our vacation
Oh,
for Bridge the
Tiana.
Gap. I know, very sad.
That was really good of her to come in, though. She could have totally said, "You guys, I'm on vacation." No.
Sorry, I can't do it.
Yeah.
Come up with someone else.
So that was really cool of her.
Keep it here on Alice all day. There are lots more chances to see Mumford & Sons, 1205. Mason's got you, 505. Jane's got you. And make sure you listen for an hour today on the Odyssey app to get your entry into our flyaway to see Bruno Mars and Alice Escape. We'll see you back here on Thursday. Oh, Survivor's on tonight. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thank you.